All right, we are live. It is April 7th. It is a Tuesday, which means it's a reset day, and we finally got a third round of buffs for Affliction. Is it enough? I don't know. We're going to find out in a second here, but we're online. Huh, that's weird. I thought I actually finished the Sunwell quest. It's very weird. Anyway, here we are. Let's see, let's just make sure the stream is all set up. Everything is looking good. Okay, looks great. You know, I haven't actually, so I logged on a little earlier just to kind of get my vault rewards, which were garbage. Total garbage, did not get anything good. But you know what, here we are. Let's just test some stuff out. Let's queue up for Blitz, queue for Shuffle. And then I think I have a bunch of quests I need to kind of clear out of my log here. What's first? I guess I can do some prey in the meantime. But first, check orders. Okay. And then, let's go check over here. Wait a second. Prey is over here. Gotta do prey over here first. I think during prey, turn that off. Oh, that was a quick queue. That's like a 2800 queue right away. Not too bad. Alright, we're gonna get started pretty fast here then, I guess. Let me just double check, make sure the stream is looking good on YouTube. Okay. All right, so let's see. There's so many things I wanted to test today, now that the build or the buffs are live. And I don't even know where to begin. There's so much stuff. Let's first start with Hellcaller. We're gonna skip the pet. Hey Campion, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd get to stream today. I have some family in town, and they were curious about my new little streaming thing, and so they kind of wanted to see what it looked like. So I'm getting a chance to show it off a little. All right, so first things first, let's pick a build. Do we think we can actually get away with a seed spam build? I think here we actually want to go for something that's a little bit more single target focused. So I think I'm going to run this, and we're going to run Soul Rip. We've got a Health Stone. Let's put on our PvP gear. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually log the combat log, because today is for science. We're going to figure out how we're going to make the most out of these buffs. Hey there, Farseer. If you may ask, you want the name of the add-on that changes your character info panel. Yeah, this is called Chonky Character Sheet. Chonky like this. I'll spell it in the chat. Chonky. This is a surprisingly good add-on. I thought it was actually just for, like, just cosmetic, right? It just makes it look nice. And that's largely what it does, but it helps me keep better track of my stats and also my enchants and gems and stuff, because like I often forget to gem and enchant my stuff. You're welcome. All right, let's see. What is this? This is a 28 lobby, pretty high lobby for this hour. I think a lot of people are trying out the new builds. Actually, I wonder what's oh shoot, nobody took the. Not great. I don't want to start with the orb because I'm gonna die super fast. Oh, nice grip. That was like the longest grip ever. What was that? Crazy. Just gonna quickly wall, get out of there. Don't really want to show my face too much. We have to kite here because these are all high damage stuff. He like pops some sort of damage cooldown, you can tell. Coil this guy. Nice, I gotta send damage here. Nice, kill the warrior. This is actually perfect. We managed to avoid a lot of damage. And we just keep damage here. Hey, Willie Wyatt. Affliction is so nice. Is it feeling good? It feels good right now. I don't know. Can't really tell. I feel like I got great heals there. Like the grip saved me at the start. The cocoon was really well timed, so my healers are super on top of things right now. I'm just gonna port. Look at that. Look at that. He's so sad. He had me targeted for like 2 seconds after. Hey, wired controller, you're blessed with a stream today? Yeah. I wasn't sure I'd be able to stream today, but you know what? I'm trying to make it happen, especially with like a big day like this when there's a crazy huge buff and everyone is curious. Everyone's dying to know, right? I've seen everyone just asking, like, so what's the deal? Is it good? Can I dust off my affliction lock that I haven't played in like 5 years, or let's see. Just dot everything. I think I'm dead, but I have too many stacks anyway. Kind of needed to go at that point. Let's see. Yeah, so we're just kind of like getting started. I think we're just gonna run like a 3-4 hour stream. Nothing crazy. Test some stuff out. I'm recording the combat log, so I want to know like what's the I want to know what's working and not working. It's kind of hard to tell with just the details meter. I've seen this before though. Feral druids do a lot of damage now too. I wonder if they're pretty decent. So let's see, we're Alliance. Purple just dropped. Nice. So Shaman grabbed it. I'll back him up. Let's see if we can oh no. I was just trying to get away with a little extra damage there. I should have waited to go in. Let's see. Wired controller. How massive is the difference with the Conquest versus normal honor weapon? You're just about to get yours. It's pretty big. That's like what is that? 13 item levels? That's a lot. Because a lot of your primary stat comes from your main weapon. And so if your main weapon is competitive item level, it'll feel like a million times better. Oh my gosh, did I really just walk into that? All right. Let's see if we can recover our stream here. What a pain in the butt. Rip stream. Let's see. We were just starting to ramp up. Let's see if we can get this back. We're back? Yeah. Sometimes my internet, it just like refuses to let me stream sometimes. It just like, it dies until I like reboot. Dude, what are the chances I'm still in the game and don't have a minus 200 penalty? We'll find out soon. In the meantime, see how we're looking. Okay. You know, I was kind of liking that radio station I was on a second ago. Let's just do it again. Oh, I'm still in the game. Nice. Okay, we're back. We're losing the game though. That stinks because I think that was probably a huge portion of our damage. That's so sad. I feel bad for the team. Very sad. It's okay. It's just one game. No big deal. Well, at least I've got an orb. Let's see. Wired controller. Should we go High Mountain Tauren for your affliction lock? You don't feel like you're getting enough from Orc? I don't think Orc is great, honestly. I mean, Orc is okay, isn't it? What's the Orc? What's the Orc effect? Is it just how much does it reduce your stun duration by? I actually don't know. I probably need to check it at some point. I thought it was very small, like 5% or something. Like you would literally never notice it. Maybe they buffed it though. They might have buffed it a while ago. But at least right now, I'd say Orc is. Oh my god, am I disconnecting again? Are you kidding me? Oh no, we're back. Let me let me log out and back in. Let's see if we can. I don't know what that's going to accomplish, but you never know. Hopefully we have a little bit more stable internet now. That would be nice. It's 20%, but doesn't feel like much. Oh, actually 20% is a lot. That's 1 second off a kidney. I could see Orc being good. Here's why. It's because like right now stuns are so insanely strong this meta. Like I don't know what Blizzard was thinking when they made a bunch of changes recently into like how stuns and all that stuff work, like DRs. But it's basically a nightmare where you spend all your time stunned. And I think that if it's actually 20%, that's actually not bad. Whether I would play it, I don't know. I'm definitely a fan of Void Elf. I think High Mountain Torrent is good, but I don't think it's worth. It's not going to change the way you play a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, racials are not a huge factor in PvP. They're just the reason why people make a big deal out of them is because there's very little else to focus on. You know, it's just kind of like what else are you gonna like, obsess over? Oh my gosh, it's probably like totally messed up all my loadouts and everything. Super annoying. Okay, whatever. Here we are. We got a BM Hunter and 2 Demon Hunters. What? Oh, one's a Devourer. Okay. Am I wearing my gear? Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can see if we can get this game going without disconnecting. That would be huge. Hey there, Titus. What happened to the changes to AF? So, AF just got buffed damage-wise by a significant amount, but there's a lot of different ways you can play AF, and I think, like, we're going to see. I don't know. I don't really know what is going to be the best. We're just going to send it. We want to get cooldowns rolling. Get the precog. So who do we target here? I don't really know. I want to get him to kick me. There we go. Now I'm basically free to cast after the next big kick. Nice cocoon. That's a great cocoon. Very aggressive. Oh my gosh, do I die through the cocoon? I can't believe that did that much damage. What was that? Did they buff BM? I thought they nerfed BM. Completely nuts. Nice. Get a nice AoE fear stun. Precog. Heart. Dude, what is with the damage? You've got to be kidding me. What was that? This guy is so tilted. Let's see. Hey, Forsaken. Let's see. I don't think I've seen somebody this tilted in a while. What rating is this? Isn't this low? This is 1800. That's not like super low. I guess he's got a glad mount, but everyone has glad mounts. All right, let's see. I love it. I love the salt, but that was still pretty bizarre. I don't know what they buffed here, but certainly they buffed somebody's damage. So here, I think we trinket this. I think this is simply one of those games where it's going to be over before you know it. What's going on? Why is there like... Why does it feel like there's no... nobody has any health points? I'm just going to... Like, everyone is dead. Everyone is just completely dead. Fear these guys? And this includes myself. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't think he should have wasted a global pulling me. Should have just healed. That is nuts. Just nuts. Something there is doing crazy burst damage now. Let's see. Hey, Forsaken, how are you doing? You swear they silently nerfed AF survivability? Yeah, what? Why does it feel like I'm made of paper? I feel like my damage is insane, right? Isn't my damage insane? But my health is going from 100 to 0 in like literally a second, 2 seconds, something insane. I'll catch up on chats in a second after this lobby. Oh, I should be recording the combat log, I forgot. Huh. So, I don't know what's going on, but it feels like everyone is super squishy. I feel squishy, everyone feels squishy. Try and coil him out of there. You're the healer? Man. It's so bizarre. I don't know what to say. Here's my guess. If they don't do any balancing in between during this current AWC Cup, it would be kind of sad because I think they should. But I think the first thing they need to do is they need to look at people's stamina relative to burst. I think people are doing something like 100k burst damage, DPS, on 500k health pools, which is insane. People are just flopping over. I mean, it's insane. I think he just dies. Coil this guy. Port. So I actually walled early because I feel like that's the name of the game right now. Interrupt the penance. Oh, thank you for subbing, Farseer. I appreciate that. What in the world? This guy is just dead. He's just dead. I mean, this is insane. All right, let's see. Farseer, I really appreciate that. Torgus, can I bless your vault? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my vault suffered so all of you could have a great vault today because I got basically like a terribly itemized ring. And that was my only option because I got a trinket I got that last week. It's all PvE stuff. I still have yet to get any tier pieces from any PvE content whatsoever. And I've done like multiple raid clears. I've done multiple weeks of a bunch of great vault options. Just nothing. Insane. I think I just eat this stun. It's no big deal. Stun that guy. They still don't have any immunities, right? Let's see. I think I harvest here. This is probably a ton of damage. Hit up the healer. I think there's a lot of damage. Hit this guy in the meantime. That guy is using his blur ability, which actually doesn't really help that much. I feel like I guess one of the patch notes was like they were trying to make Devourers a little less squishy, right? That's the idea. Oh, I gave him precog. Gonna coil this guy. Got a wall. Oh, nice. He dispelled UA. Huge mistake. Fear him out of that. He's gonna be so far behind. Re-fear. He kicks me. We're good. Healer's gonna get me right back up. Wait, I'm gonna die. No way. Alright, whatever. That's a little surprising to die there. I think, did they buff Havoc DH? I feel like the Havoc DH, their burst is quite high right now. Let's see. Farseer, you like my playstyle in Warlock? How do you manage movement and damage? Yeah, I try to keep things as simple as possible when it comes to kiting. Because, like, if you do a really complicated movements, it's very easy to fall behind in terms of damage. Oh man, he actually dispelled my stun. First healer to do that all game. Gonna harvest here. Making the most of this cocoon to play aggressive. Let's dot this guy. Coil him out of the darkness. I'm going to fear him out of it. Get the precog. Fear this guy. And then we're going to dot this guy. Interrupt the healer. I guess he didn't fall for it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 6-0. I think the damage from the Havoc was pretty significant. I didn't play that super well, but I do wonder what has happened. So another thing that's also possible is that more people got tier pieces out of their vault. I'm also a little behind because I haven't bought any gear yet this week. Let's see, Krause, let's see. But let's just keep queuing because I think we're still testing a few different things. I want to test a seed build. I want to test a soul harvester, and I'm gonna record the combat log next round because I haven't been doing that. Let's see. Okay, let's scroll up a bit. What did I miss? Siri, you're not an alliance player at all, but does Void Elf give any bonus aside from the teleport? They have an amazing bonus. So it's called. What's it called? It's called Preternatural Calm. This basically means that you don't get spell pushback. So when you have 2 melee on you, like I did there, especially melee with pets like a BM Hunter, then you get a lot of spell pushback. Your spell casts take longer. So this like makes it so I can do more casting when I'm targeted by a bunch of stuff. It's not necessarily the best option. I mean, there's a lot of different races out there. They're all pretty good. I think like depending on your playstyle, you might like benefit from like a High Mountain Tauren who's tankier, or Orc who, right there, like I was getting stunned a lot, super annoying. That might help. I don't know, but I think Void Elf is probably the best overall race for Warlocks in Arena and Shuffle. Let's see, Shadow Meld for stealth classes. Yeah, I think that can be pretty good, but apparently it's not as big a deal as it used to be. That's what I've been told. So, and I have noticed, I've seen more and more non-Night Elf rogues. Feral, I don't know. I don't know if Feral really needs it or not, but I would have expected to see way more Shadow Melds from the stealth classes, but it's actually not as common these days as it used to be. Let's see. Damage is good. HP is gone. I felt pretty squishy there. Not gonna lie. Felt pretty squishy. Hey there, Pack. How are you doing? Happy AF Buffs Day. Yeah. You know what? We're just getting warmed up. Also, like, our very first blitz, we disconnected, our internet shut down, had to reboot. So today has been so far a pretty rough start. But you know what? Only up from here. Let's see. Forsaken, you got your tier gloves today? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I was really hoping to get tier gloves today. That would have been perfect. Then I would have gotten 4-set this week, but looks like I'm not going to get 4-set until next week. Unfortunate. Torgus, you did 30 runs of seat in a row, saw the shoulders you need once, went to another person. Yeah. Yeah, my gear is actually not great considering how much I've done. I got, you know, like 3K IO. I've done like, I don't know, 6 or something, 6 or 7 heroic bosses. I've done, uh, well, I guess that's it. But it's still a lot. And I still have like 3 or 4 champion pieces in my PvE gear. UA Dispel hits for like 300k now? Oh, really? Wait, did they buff the UA Dispel too? I thought they only buffed the UA damage. I thought Backlash is like a separate tuning thing, no? Torgus, you need the tier piece from Vault? I need it so badly too. So sad I didn't get it. I'm tempted to try and like pug the mythic second boss of the raid just to see if I get lucky and get, because he drops hands. But it takes so much time to do that. I don't know. I'd rather just play a bunch of Affliction. Also, how am I doing on the Conquest? So Conquest cap this week is another 800. So I'll end up with about 1,000 Conquest points. So there's a lot of stuff I could do, I suppose. But probably gonna go with, gosh, I don't know. I mean, I can't get 4-set. It's just not an option this week unless I get a drop from the raid. Hey Krauser, did I increase my in-game brightness? My game looks so bright and everything is smooth. So something weird is happening here in Silver Moon City. I don't know why I can see the Darkwell over there, because I just did a quest line earlier today where I cleared out the Darkwell. Spoiler alert. But if you kill the kind of like, I don't know what it is. It's some sort of like dark ghost looking thing in the raid. You get to like cleanse the Darkwell, but which made the city bright again. But for some reason, I still see the animation over there. Kind of weird, kind of glitchy. I might need to do that quest line again. Hey there, evil piggy. The devourer you just played is named Rights. He's extremely unhinged. Oh yeah, dude. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't really like engage in chat very much in Shuffle. That's like it's a losing proposition to do that. But that guy was he was like off his rocker. I don't know who that is, but he was I think he needs, oh, you know what? I should report him. So like I actually think it's pretty important when you encounter people who are super like toxic. Let's see, what's his name? There were 2 DHs. I don't want to report the wrong one. Yeah, Rights. Yeah, this guy. How do I report him? Shoot, it might be too late. Sometimes you have to report them in the lobby. Yeah, I don't know how to report them. See, they make it too hard to report people, but people like that who are basically like he was toxic to me, which is fine. I don't care. Like it doesn't bother me at all. I just find it amusing, if anything. It's just that like I know he's toxic to everybody else. I'm sure, like I saw him toxic to me. I'm sure he was toxic to his other team, like to the Hunter and everything else too. And that's because that's just like what they do. And like people like that need to be muted because what they do is they ruin the PvP experience for everybody else. So I do need to find a way to report him. Rights. Whatever. All right, let's see. Evil Pig, yeah, I should try Soul Harvester. Yeah, I'm going to try that next. I'll try that next. Actually, I need to fix my loadouts. I've got too many here that I will never use. Am I on 1440p or just high settings? So my stream, I stream at 2K is what it's called. I don't know what that means. But my stream should be like nice, you know? Hold on, let me check my YouTube chat. Is it working? Test. Sometimes these things don't work, especially like when I disconnect like I did earlier. Okay, great. How about Heronir? I don't even know what Heronir, what they do, but you can pick any race you want, and it's fine, totally fine, doesn't matter. Pack melee meta and trained 6 rounds every game. I'd say Void Elf is insane value. Yeah, Void Elf or High Mountain Tauren I think are probably the best two. Void Elf for Alliance, High Mountain Tauren for Horde. It's a nice mixture of beefiness and you know, dealing with melee spell pushback. Base, how are you liking AF? You sure this question's been asked 30 times? Yeah. So here's what I've done so far. I've done one blitz where I think we were winning and then I disconnected because my internet died and I lost the stream. We fired things back up and we lost. And then I did one shuffle where a Havoc DH went 6-0 and it felt like he was one-shotting everybody. I don't know if there's some new fancy new build where they just one-shot people. It kind of harkens back to War Within where Havoc DH was super OP for much of the expansion. I don't know what's happened because like as of like did they get buffed? I guess that's the question. Maybe Havoc got buffed. They weren't doing so hot. I feel like even like a week ago. So maybe they got buffed. Who knows? Or somebody just figured out a new build. Let's see. Tyrion, how's Affli feeling? Yeah, I'll be talking about Affliction a lot. It feels the damage is good for sure. But like I've gotten one disconnect and one like 6-0 lobby, so it's hard to say. Okay, here we go. Let's try it here. Siri feels Havoc did not get buffed, Matt. Okay, well that's good to know. May they never be buffed. Krauso, when you asked, I was in arena, so it's my settings. Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I set it to 10. Like for a while, I was turning down the graphics settings a little bit because I get some frame rate lag, especially when I encounter mages. Mages are extremely laggy. They just cause crazy amounts of lag. But you know what? It's okay. I'd rather things just look sparkly and nice. Should we try seed spam? I don't think seed spam's going to be particularly good here. But it might be fun. Let's try it. All right, we're going to sack the pet. We're going to spam Seed of Corruption. Hey there, Fedsky. No, don't do it. It's too late. It's too late. I've already sacked my pet. We're going to try it. We're going to try everything. So today is an Affliction testing day. We're going to try Soul Harvester. We're going to try a Seed spam. We're going to try a UA spam. Matt, turn down the shadow settings. Getting rid of ray trace on shadows will help with the mage stuff. Yeah. Yeah, my game looks great. Also, it's like when I don't stream, generally I don't have like lag issues. So it's like a combination of streaming and setting everything to max that's like a little taxing for my graphics card. But that's okay. Hey there, PDT. How are you doing? Krauso, you're legit one on almost everything at 1080p. Oh yeah. It's like playing a different game. When you start seeing like reflections on the water, it's mind blowing. Pack, you're testing Soul Harvester, getting 100k bolts. Yeah, I'm starting to think that Soul Harvester might be the play. But I assume Hellcaller is still better in Blitz, and I assume Hellcaller is still very good in Shuffle. But I could see it kind of being a trade-off. Like Hellcaller is easier to play, but it's. Did I just send that into the water? Whatever. Who cares? Did that guy just first global is a spell bot? I love that. Dude, what am I doing? This feels so awkward, but it kind of feels great. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm just spamming. Dude, I just got an achievement. That's how much damage I was doing. An achievement. What? He's so fast. Where's he going? Dude, he has exhaustion on him, and he's like freaking out of here. You gotta be kidding me. Harvest? Dude, this is that situation. I've talked about this before, but like the team fight doesn't matter in Blitz or in capture the flag maps. All that matters is your flag carrier, and like I'd say that they have a pretty good flag carrier. Let's see. Demo feels bad in Delves. You can pull the whole thing and kill it in 5 seconds. I thought Demo was actually pretty good in Delves. I got one of those fancy rank 1 Delve titles this season with Demo. It's not the fastest, I guess. You can't pull the whole dungeon. Actually, you can. You can pull the whole tier 1 dungeon. That's how I leveled my second Warlock. I would just keep pulling the entire Shadow Guard point Delve. It wasn't like that great XP. People were like making it like a big deal out of it, but like you can pull the entire dungeon and just like kill it as Demo. Let's see. Memories. What would you say is a good race for Warlock? I think it's really whatever you want to play is going to be perfectly fine. If you really want to try and min-max, then if you want to play Arena or Shuffle, then I think probably the best overall is probably going to be... Hold on. I have to try and slow these guys down at least. Horrible. Horrible. Oh my gosh. Pinky says she got her 5th set piece today in the vault. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so anyway, yeah, you can play whatever you want. It doesn't matter. But if you really want to min-max for Shuffle, I'd say the best for Shuffle and Arena is going to be Void Elf on the Alliance and High Mountain Torn on the Horde. Although if the meta starts shifting it more heavily in favor of like rogues, which is very possible because like sub rogues are insane, and I think they just buffed assassin rogues, so assassin rogues are probably insane now too. Who knows? If that's the case, then you might want to then like something like Orc, it gets relatively better, right? But I don't know. This feels pretty horrible. I feel like yeah, this is not great. I mean, could be worse, I suppose. Pinky cheats, yeah. That's crazy, right? It just doesn't seem fair. Wait, they didn't cap? That's crazy. So I also think that the seed build is like probably one of the worst builds ever. I mean, it's pure pad. I don't think I've actually like killed somebody with seed, you know? Let's see. Is there an add-on that shows rogue, cloak, and evasion? So kind of and not really. So mini CC is the add-on where it like puts important stuff on their nameplates. So mini CC is kind of a must-have if you're doing PvP. It's not perfect. It's like kind of like shows too many different things, but it is pretty important to see stuff like cloak, so you don't just like waste all your stuff in, you know, into a cloaked dude. But that pathing could not be worse. I love it. Hit up the healer. I actually don't know if I got the harvest off before the glare or not, but oh my gosh, what? How did I get denied there? What was that? Dang. Just unstoppable. Okay. I think I think I've had yeah, I've had very little success on capture the flag maps lately. Kind of wild. Everyone is ignoring you. Yeah, I think Seed is the wrong build. I think there was an opportunity. Like, think of how low their flag carrier dipped before he got away. If I were spamming UA instead, I think he would have died right there. So I think this is kind of a lost cause. Hey there, Yeet Skeet. You came from my YouTube. Just want to say you're the GOAT. Waiting to pop off in viewership on lives. Yeah, we've been having a little bit more momentum lately, and I think it's great. People are definitely excited about all the Warlock stuff that's happening, which is back to back to back buffs. I'll take it. We need more of them. I think the team has given up. I think we're all just kind of chilling here at this point. But let's kill the rogues. We don't like rogues. The Affliction buff was great, and you do damage, or you still die the second a melee looks at you. I feel pretty squishy right now, but you know what? Like, part of that is my gearing choices earlier in the season were not optimal. So like I did things like I bought a trinket just because I wanted to play around with it. It's a really dumb idea because like you should really have maximum versatility early in the season. Feels bad I don't like rogues. I like some rogues, but not that rogue. Unless that was you. Hey there, Widrew, P. Widrew. What do you think about the AF buffs? Honestly, we barely tested them. So like that last game, we've just started. Just kind of scratching the surface. First thing we do is we need to test all the different stuff and just kind of get a feel for it. Oh man, I forgot to turn on the combat log yet again. But we also need to log the combat and just see what's really working and not. And for that, we kind of need to get into more whatchamacallit, like shuffles. Shuffles are the best place to test builds against each other because it's a little bit more of a controlled environment. We've had like some crazy disconnects, had some like basically not very useful data so far anyway, even if I were logging combat. So we're still checking it out. I think next we're going to get a solo shuffle and I'm going to test. Let's make sure we have a build. Let's test Soul Harvester. Solo Soul Harvester. You know, I want to test with Drain Life. Or Drain Soul. Drain Soul. Huck Daddy, thoughts on AF? All right, here's my answer. For everyone now and future, it's TBD. We're still testing. The damage seems good, but the damage felt good even yesterday. So damage is probably even better right now. But the issue is surviving. Right now it feels like we're having a little bit of trouble surviving. Which is the only change to survivability relative to everybody else is everyone else, like there have been a number of other buffs for other classes perhaps. There's a lot of classes probably finishing off their 4 sets while I'm stuck on 2. Things like that. But none of those seem to be majorly impactful, so I'm actually not sure what's happening. Let's see. Campion, someone posted on Reddit begging for demo help. You basically did an infomercial reply about you. Got quite a bit of likes. Ah, Campion, I love it. Yeah, you know, the thing about Warlock is it's actually not bad, but it's so hard to play. You know what? Should I do a melee challenge? Just pick up some dumb somebody I call brain dead all the time, just see what it feels like to play melee, because I've never really played melee in WoW, but it just seems so simple. Like once you get your rotation down, there's no stopping your rotation. So that you're never really under the kind of pressure that a caster is, and especially Warlocks where you have to cast a lot. I think demo is like very strong right now, but man, it's not easy to play. So I kind of feel for people who are struggling on Warlock. There's a lot to struggle with. Could be funny. Yeah, I've never played any melee. I bet I'd be terrible. You love to see a stinky melee challenge. What's the hardest melee? Or what's the easiest melee? That would probably be the better challenge. And see if it's as easy as I tell everybody. I tell everybody to play Ret because it's easy. Never played it myself in my life. So I actually have no idea. It could be super hard. Hey there, Rogue Sarl. The Wild Stinky. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't sure I'd get the stream today, so this is kind of a little bit of a bonus stream for y'all. I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't wait to test the Affliction stuff too. Siphon, Affliction buff was great. You do damage, but you still die. Yeah, exactly. That's the tough part. Let's see. Navarre, Soul Harvester, and UA maybe the play. Yeah, I think that's very likely. It's very likely. I'm still a strong believer in Hellcaller, but we're gonna try them both. I think one of my biggest issues is my gear is really better for demo, in the sense that I went with stuff that's like heavier on the haste side, a little lighter on versatility, and I'm feeling it, I think. Unless like unless like we encountered somebody who's just like doing something broken. That's entirely possible. We have only one lobby under our belts. He was just one-shotting people. Let's see, Matt. There definitely is stopping the rotation. Snares, roots, slows, range, CC, disarm. That's true. That's true. But I still find it hard to imagine it's as hard as dealing with like interrupts and stuff. But like I could see melee in Blitz being as hard to play as ranged in Blitz. Because in Blitz the environment is quite different. You're under a lot less like pressure where you're being trained to the ground. But something like Shuffle, I think melee has got to be a lot easier to play than not ranged, because hunters are easy. You don't get kicked. But casters, you're playing like multiple mini games just to get by, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not talking from experience. I'm talking from like what I feel like, what I'm observing. I think, really hard to say. Let's see, Eric. Feral is the hardest melee by a mile. That was definitely true until midnight. I don't know if it still is or not. Because one of the things that made Feral so hard was snapshotting and like a very difficult rotation. But I think it got simplified a lot, right? I actually don't know what Feral is like now, but I assume it's a lot simpler. Rayhan, you only play Hellcaller? I strongly prefer the Hellcaller playstyle. So if I can make Hellcaller work, I'm gonna play Hellcaller. That's just like simple as that. It's way more fun, way easier to play too. Man in the Chair, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Subbing with Prime. I like the name Man in the Chair. That's like I really like that Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man Homecoming. His friend Ned is the man in the chair. I don't know if that's a reference to that or not, but that's what it makes me think of. Let's see. Yeah, melee challenge. The problem is though, I would have to actually level a melee. I can't even level all the warlocks that I want to level. It's just too much effort. Rogue Sarl. Let's see. A lot of times you're just slowly dying from dots, whatever, with health on cooldown. Yeah. Yep. See, Sneaky, that's got to be Ray from TPB. Ray from TPB? I don't know what TPB is, or who Ray is. Combat log? Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you, Torgus, for reminding me. I will combat log as soon as this queue pops. Hopefully someday. Herjung, easiest melee is probably Ret. Feral still hardest. Yeah, I can see that. Is Outlaw still hard to play though? I think Outlaw was harder than Feral actually last expansion. Sneaky Finger. Ray from Trailer Park Boys. Man in the Chair. Actually, I don't know what that is. Is that a show? I don't know. Matt Cass. Wait, did you hear you right? Say you think melee is easier than in Blitz than Arena? No, I was saying that like I think melee is probably harder to play in Blitz than in Arena, because positioning is more important. And so as a melee, it's easy to overextend. I mean, the one thing about melee is you typically have a lot of movement abilities, so you can kind of make up for bad positioning with like just hitting a couple buttons in a row. But but it's probably harder to play melee in Blitz, and it's a lot easier to play them in Shuffle and Arena because it's like literally you just run at the target, you just run at them all game long. Basically, you just if you could just like slash follow, you would have top tier movement, be like AWC level melee movement. Sneaky finger, Canadian comedy, disregard. Oh yeah, I see, I see. Red is disgusting. You hate this class since TBC. They were funny in TBC because they kind of didn't do anything. They just kind of run around and do nothing. It's amazing. Man in the chair. It's from Trailer Park Boys. Okay, I need to educate myself. Well, Spider-Man's friend in Spider-Man Homecoming makes a reference to it too, and that's super cool too. So you got that going for you as well. Sneaky, yeah. Syra, you can have the best of both worlds, play Devourer or Mage, and just have melee movement with caster rotation. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Mage is, I mean, we haven't. So this is our first Mage today. They're probably absolute kings, just like feasting on the souls of their enemies. I'm sure they're super busted, right? They've got to be. Okay, let's see. What are we playing? We're gonna try Soul Harvester this time. Soul Harvester UA build. It's a sub, fire, and a BM hunter. We're seeing a lot of BM hunters these days. I think I see more BM than marks these days. Combat log, thank you. I totally was about to forget. Okay, combat log. We're gonna do it. Matt, you've played Havoc up to 25. If you can do that, you can be rank 1 world. Yeah, but again, the hardest thing about getting to 2500 as Havoc is getting from 1 to 80. Or 90. Oh my god, are we level 90? Yeah, 1 to 90. Getting from level 1 to 90, never going to happen. I mean, I like to talk about doing like different class challenges, but I need WoW. I need Blizzard to hand out some level boosts. That's what I need. Yeah, am I about to get one shot? What? I'm just gonna port. Coil this guy. Dude, this is embarrassing. Interrupt the fireball? I don't know why. He's not even combusting. I don't need to interrupt that. You're the healer? My first haunt of the game. Do you think I can get it out? Yes, I can. Here we go. Oh my god, don't grip me. I finally got my haunt off. Dude, I feel very bad at Soul Harvester, I'll be honest. He's combusting again? Is it already up? You have the poly? No. No. Dang it. Okay, I need to get my act together. I think I casted Haunt 2 times that entire game. Terrible. Terrible. I shouldn't even. You know what I need to do? I need to just focus. All right. I'm now perched on my chair. I'm in this is sitting forward, eyes wide open. Everything is different now. All right, let's do this. Let's try and get 3 haunts instead of 2. That would be 50% more kill pressure. Dude. What is happening? What is happening? Still can't cast Haunt. hitting my cursive weakness on a mage. Doesn't seem very smart. Alright, wall here, he's combusting. And like shadow dance and stuff, I don't know. Interrupt the penitence. Oh, it didn't go off? Coil. Interrupt the penitence. Where's my pet? Has anybody seen my pet? Interrupt the penitence? Nope, can't. Not penitence, penance. Penance. Still can't. Interrupted. Oh, 5th time's a charm. This guy's super dead. Come here, come here. Alright, just harvest while he's invisible. Dude, that was horrible. I think I still casted Haunt twice. Horrible. But at least we're logging the comment log. We're gonna see how hard my 2 haunts hit for. Alright, we're gonna catch up on chats after the lobby. Let's see. But first I'm gonna pick and choose. Let's see. We're locked in, baby? Yes, we are. Torgus, not sure if you already said this, but do you know how many people you need to kill a paladin? 2. One sneaks up to him, the other says boo, and the other waits at the inn. Dude, do you think that has ever happened? Where like some people have like waited for somebody to hearth and kill them after they hearthed? Because that's actually really comical. That would make for a really great video. All right, let's just dot this guy. Oh my gosh, what? Is he gonna die again in the opener? Dude, what is with damage right now? It is totally unacceptable for it to be this high. Coil him, keep him kind of far from his friends. I don't know. Let's just send the harvest. I don't really feel great about it, but Fear. Haunt, Shadow Bolt. Bam! Oh no, Cloak. So sad, so sad. We'll try again. Try again. Fear. Wait, feared the wrong guy. I meant to fear this guy. He's dead. He's dead. He's not long for this world. Is he running Cauterize? Did you already Cauterize? Oh, that was brutal. Brutal. What spec am I playing in AWC? Does this look like AWC level play? Because I feel like I've gotten worse at World of Warcraft. Every single time I turn on my stream, I get worse. It's kind of an amazing phenomenon. Practice makes worse. No, honestly, I'm just like testing different stuff. I'm really out of practice with Soul Harvester. But watch this. Ready? Ooh. That was nothing happened. All right, let's just dot this guy. Dude, they're gonna one-shot the dude again. Coil him. Slow everybody. He's just dead. He's dead. Somebody's doing too much damage here. Someone is doing too much damage. All right, he kicked me. Good, good, good. Is Subrook still busted, or is it the BM Hunter? Let's just dot this guy instead. This guy's cloaked. Fear Rogue. Oh my gosh, I can't target the thing I want to target. You have to heal. Oh no, I got... Hear this guy? Harvest his soul. Coil that guy. He's dead. Dang. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. I, I needed to port Howl, the priest, but I don't think that mattered. I mean, we were far from a kill there. Very far. Let's see. Rogue Sorrow. What is it that makes Soul Harvester difficult? The difficulty is you really have one school of magic. Truly one school. Everything you do, with the exception of Dark Harvest, is Shadow. So if you get kicked, it's as good as being stunned. If you're playing Hellcaller, if you get kicked, you actually just refresh your withers everywhere, and it's like fine, you know? It's not the end of the world. So you actually don't lose that much uptime when you play Wither. I shouldn't kick that, but I should not kick that. It's just like irrelevant damage. Who cares about the... I reflect during combust. Oh, I think I'm running the wrong talents. I'm just realizing. Almost certainly running the wrong ones. Harvest here real quick. Yeah, my thing is wearing off too fast. Now he's like tanky again. What's going on? Where did all this tankiness come from? Okay, he's no longer tanky. I take it back. He is super squishy. Come on out. Oh my gosh, he hid from me. Is he still hidden? What? Oh, there he is. Reflect, coil him. Can't let this guy get the kill on us through this combust. Harvesting. He's just gone. Dang, I thought I was squishy. He's like, he's feeling the nerfs. Just kidding. Blizzard would never nerf their mage friends. Is it BM? Something is doing crazy burst. It's not me. I was stunned when he died. Let's see, Matt. BM has silly burst. Let's see, low budget heals. He should be playing blink stun. Oh, is that what's going on? It does feel like he's sitting stuns. Yeah, maybe that's the issue. Let's see, Eric, you agree Rhett is easy to get decent, hard to excel? Yeah, I mean, Rhett clearly has a very high skill ceiling. Like, in the sense that, like, there's no cap. Because it does everything well, which means that you can play super... There's, like... There's always, like, something you can do strategically that would improve your gameplay. Reflect. I'm playing super annoying, I'll be honest. I don't respect myself for doing this, but this is kind of one way to do it. You simply play like a coward around a pillar. I wall here because I got scared. AoE fear. True cowardice. Doesn't get worse than this. Get the precog. Dot him 40 times. Reflect during combust. He probably kills himself on his own combust. He's like, what's going on? The answer is reflecting. The nether is warding me. Oh, I'm still gonna die. What? I don't like that. Nice. But we play scared. We recover. Triple fear. Super scary. Ball of fear. What? He didn't block earlier? Did he respec to Frost? That's crazy. Craziness. Coil this guy. Harvest. He's super dead, right? Alright, how do we feel about that? That didn't feel very good. That felt like I was not in control of my destiny. That felt like I was a participant in a game without, without really guiding the outcome. That was weird. Let's do it again. Let's take a look at the combat log. / combat log. Let's open up our Archon app. Hey there, Huck Daddy. Will you download TrueFi GCD? So I don't have TrueFi GCD, but I have this other thing down here. I think it's from Wildu Tools. It's another add-on. It basically does what TrueFi GCD did. It just shows exactly what I'm casting. It's working for you all, right? I don't know. I don't look at that at all. It's just I only install it for stream viewers. Hopefully that's helpful. Let's see. Have they dispelled UA yet? They did a little bit, but not much. I haven't seen a whole lot of UA backlash, have I? It didn't. That wasn't really the issue. The issue was me being bad and just not haunting on cooldown. Let's see. Kick the rogue to stop the damage. Yeah, just had to punt him harder probably. All right, let's open up this combat log and let's take a little looky-loo at what was happening. What was happening in that game? So here's an immediate observation. Oh no, wait, this is everybody here. Yeah, immediate observation is actually kind of like what I expected, which is low peaks, 40. Like it looks like I'm peaking a little higher, closer to 60k, which is definitely like that's like the 12% difference right there. Let's take a look at this burst here. Like, what are we looking at? Is this harvest? That's probably actually, what is that? Oh, is that unstable affliction dispel? What is that? Unstable affliction dispel. 200k. Dang. Average unstable. Oh no, that's that unstable. Let's see. Dispel 200k. Actually, let's see over the whole thing. Unstable affliction dispel. 5 hits. Average 165k. So UA dispel is still around like 200k. I think that's about where it was, which is about like 30 to 40%. But that's not like, that sounds like a lot, but usually people will have some sort of like they'll shield themselves or they'll like rejuve themselves and then UA dispel and they'll be healed up pretty quick. Let's see. This burst, how much is it dependent on Dark Harvest? So when you're playing Soul Harvester, it's a lot less dependent on it. It looks like Haunt Shadowbolt combo is kind of your bread and butter. How hard is Shadowbolt hitting? Where does it say the max hit? So that's the average hit of 25k, which is garbage. How do I see the max hit? Does it show max hit? I thought it did. Casts average hits plus. I don't know what I just did. Let's see. Huh. So average hit is only 25k, but I'm pretty sure you can hit harder because like if I'm probably like using it with Nightfall, but not right after. I don't know. There's probably some modifiers. Why is Haunt hitting so little? What? 6k? I guess most of your damage doesn't come from the Haunt. It's always comes from like things like Shadow. Nathra's oh no, Haunt 52k average. Okay, that's more normal. Why is my Shadow Bolt hitting so poopy? What am I doing wrong? I mean, the combo itself is like 80, 90k, something like that, but not as Not that much, right? How come I can't see? Let's see. Damage, Demonic Soul. So Demonic Soul couples with the Nightfall, right? Wicked Reaping. That one too. So basically you're proccing a lot of little things with your combo. But do you see how how smooth it is? Like, it's basically like a plateau. Every round is like a plateau. I ramp up and then I just do the same amount of damage all round. Sometimes I get a little bit better with like my ramp. I get a little higher peaks. Nothing crazy. What do you think this little peak is here? Is this like a second dark glare? What's this? Is any of this eye beam? Dark glare. Yeah, it's probably my second dark glare. So whenever there's a second peak, it's the second dark glare. Interesting. Interesting. Let's try, okay, so we tried Soul Harvester. Let's combat log again. And let's try Hellcaller. Solo Hellcaller. Should I try Drain build? What are we facing? DK. Oh no, Drain is not going to work here. Drain will be bad. Dude, where am I? What is it? What am I looking at? All right, let's just try this. Whatever. Okay. I'm actually okay. I'm actually thinking maybe I like chill here. Oh no. Alright. Little laggy, but it's so worth it because we have graphics on 10. They have no interrupts, so I can just harvest here. Hellstone. Let's try and get in that fear. This is so bad of a start. It's kind of insane. Foil him. Dude, I can't believe how... You know what? I'm going to make a DK. You gotta be like a special person to play DK. That is clear to me. He dies. Alright. So that felt horrible, but you know why? Because I hopped out about 20 yards forward. The DK then gripped me, so I was like a solid 50 yards from my port. And I tried to like justify it as if that had been part of my grand strategy, but I was like panicking. I was like, what in the world am I doing with my life? And then he gripped me another 20 yards away. But what the priest did, which was brilliant, is they just set up over there, they gripped me over there, and it's like, okay, we're setting up base here, and then we recovered. That was great. I almost lost it though, just by doing a few too many hops. Can't hop that far forward. Just gotta stay over here. Kind of perpendicular to your own gate, so you can't get gripped to Narnia. That would be bad. Like that. That's not quite Narnia, but we're getting there. Actually, this is totally okay here. I just want to do damage. Alright, we get the precog. Dude, how many grips does this guy have? Alright, coil this guy out here. Interrupt the healer. Just go ahead and send the harvest real quick. I'll trinket that. I need to get out of the silence. It's actually okay. This feels worse than it is. Like we're a little behind, but I bet his cocoon's back up in a second here. Coil there. I'm okay, because, like, you know what? Song of Chi-Ji, not going to be salty about it. I ported most of the damage there. I'm going to wall here and then harvest. Nice. Here we go. Big damage. Interrupt the healer. Can I fear the healer? He's super dead if so. Did he dispel? Oh my gosh. He Song of Chi-Ji'd when we interrupted and then feared the healer. Oh my gosh, I almost popped a blood vessel in my eyeballs and my neck and stuff, but luckily it all worked out. Song of Chi-Ji on the kill target. All is well. All is well. Let's see, Rodney, you're liking Affliction? Affliction feels pretty good. I actually liked it even yesterday. I'm not feeling... so the more I'm playing, the more I'm thinking, the buff is nice. It's not groundbreaking. But I think Affliction was probably better than most people thought to begin with. So it's all good, you know? It's all fine. The problem is Affliction is going to be awesome when they finally buff stamina. Because I think they have to. They can't go on this long without buffing stamina. Damage is too high. It's too high. And we have like a really good rot damage profile now. If they buff stamina. Spear this guy. Actually, I'm gonna go on this guy. I think he's way better of a target than our other friend, the DK. Coil this guy. Can I get a fear? Probably not. I kind of like this comp though. We're just running like total rot and dot. Dot and rot. No, rot and dot, clearly. You know, the UP, is he dead? He's like straight up dead. You have to trinket that? Is he gonna trinket it? Oh my gosh, come here. Oh wait, what? Oh my god, it's so dedicated. Oh nice, we got the turtle. That's all we needed there. Hit up the UP again. Uh-oh, that's gotta be infuriating. Another little kill. Doubled. Second place damage. Straight up doubled. Oh man. AF nerfs coming next week. I don't know. Maybe Blizzard is finally gonna let Warlocks just run rampant for a season. They do this occasionally. Sometimes they just let things like Marksman Hunters just have a whole season where they just one-shot people out of stealth. It's just like it just happens. Maybe it is time. It is our time. Let's just dot. Oh, I did it again. I peeped. Let's coil him so he doesn't do it. He doesn't get me back. Oh yeah. I'm safe and sound. Nothing is wrong here. Actually, I'm just gonna lay a new port here. Whatever. Look at me. I ate the strategic Song of Chi-Ji. Break all those dots, whatever they were. Look at this. I'm just gonna dot him, and then so as soon as that or that cocoon is over, we're gonna go nuts. Ready? Ready? Hold on. I gotta get a precog first. Oh no, we just interrupt the dude, and we just kill him. No, wait, first we have to not do that. Oh, nice, I got interrupted. Here we go, song, or harvest. Fear this guy. 1, 2. Come back here. Trinket that. 3, 4. Interrupt. Fear him. I can't fear him. I actually had Howl up. Shoot, that would have been a kill if I'd howled him. It's okay. That's Turtle and a Cocoon. Alright, we dot him up. We just do it again. Look at my kiting. My kiting consists of hopping back and forth randomly. They literally no idea where I'm headed or doing. I'm just walling because I did the kill. Doesn't matter. Alright. Woo! Feels good. Guys, I don't know. I think Soul Harvester, like if you're really, really good at this video game, you can play Soul Harvester. But if you're really bad like me, but you still want to kind of like skyrocket in the rankings, just play Hellcaller. It's so much easier. I think Soul Harvester is potentially good, but this is like, that's like a kind of underwhelming. Those are underwhelming numbers. 50k for a Haunt, 30k for a Shadowbolt. What am I doing wrong? Is my gear that bad? My gear's not like top tier or anything, but it's like fine. What are we doing here? So I get kicked. You know what I do? Wither everybody. Doesn't matter. Fine. Hit up the healer. Someone is decursing now. Is the druid decursing? Dang. They're like catching on to things. They're doing things. Coiled him. AoE fear. Wait. Ah, shoot. I need port. Interrupt the penance. Wait, didn't he just penance? Can he penance twice in a row? Am I crazy? Can he do that? Have I never noticed that before? Oh, there's penitence. Shoot, I can't kill him. Let's go over here behind the line of sight. Oh, he's so dead. I just got a Malevolence proc. I'm gonna fear this guy out of that sleepy thing. Wait, what? Damage? Alright, harvest. Another interrupt. Fear him. Just dot this guy in the meantime. Nice, Cocoon. Got nothing to fear now. Oh, he slept him. Huge. Can I fear him out of that? No, he's immune. He's still immune. Definitely still immune. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's unhealable. Can't heal to this. How does one survive this? Interrupt? How does one survive? I don't know. It's crazy. Let's see. Logar Oracle build gives an extra stack of penance. Dude, how did I not know that? I play with my wife, who plays a lot of Disc. And I feel like I should know that. Dude, look at this guy's dragon. What is this? Star Spark Nether Drake? What is that? I've never seen that in my life. Nice wheels. He doesn't know. He has probably no idea what I'm talking about. Nice legs. Alright. He doesn't know it. I'm sure he thinks I'm talking about something totally different. That's okay. Let's just dot this guy. All is well. Nice UA dispel. Very, very nice. Fear the pets because we don't like little dogs and things running around are yapping at our ankles or whatever they do. Dot this guy up. Trying to get interrupted. Dude, what a crazy start. Let's just go over here, lay a port right in the middle, and I'll just like see if somebody interrupts me. No? Then we just send it. Continue to send. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh no. That's sad. Guys, I don't know what to say. I think that was like one of the easiest 6-0s I just completely blew at the end. I I just ran in. I was like, nothing can stop me. I died in a single interrupt. I just couldn't even couldn't even wall or anything. uh, that's funny. All right, let's take a look at the combat log though. Slash combat log. This is the best part. Yeah, I like don't even like playing the game is fun, but uploading my combat log. Whew. Fabi, is AF back? Dude, AF is back. I think it's super good. I think it's still hard to play. And I still haven't figured out what the optimal play is when it comes to like the hero talents. Because I think basically the spec is good such that you have multiple ways of playing it and they're all pretty valid. So just look at this graph. So this here was my Soul Harvester lobby. This is my Hellcaller lobby. Ignore that last game. That I lost that. That was so sad. So sad. That was the easiest win. All I had to do is wall. They have no like immunities at that point. Anyway, but look at how much higher the peak is here. It's like pretty consistently high, like spikier damage. Now, granted, some of this is pad, right? Because I'm spreading damage, but it's the same thing with Soul Harvester. You're still spreading damage. But also like these are smoother. They're like the peaks of these mountains, with this exception here, are much rounder. They're more like hills, you know, little hills, which mean that it's easier, more predictable, it's more like healable. But Hellcaller, look at this. It's like such a sharp slope, just ramps and ramps and ramps. They just can't heal. They just blow through all their cooldowns and then it's just over. I feel like Hellcaller is actually the play. Right? I mean, this looks scary. This looks like unhealable scariness. What is this? Is this Harvest? Wither plus Harvest? This is probably another Harvest? What's this? No, no Harvest. Oh, Dark Glare. So Dark Glare leads to craziness. Is that right? No, this is also Harvest. Yeah. So this game had 2 peaks. Harvest, Harvest. So your kills as Hellcaller are all based on Harvest. So it's a different playstyle than Soul Harvester. Because like, let's see, let's take this one here. Soul Harvester game. These are not really Harvest peaks. I take it back. That's a Harvest peak right there. Then what was I looking at earlier? What about this? So that green color must be Harvest. Is this Harvest? Yeah, that's Harvest. Okay. So these are 2 nice peaks. And this is Shadowbolt. Ooh, Shadowbolt hit for 36k. It's just underwhelming. Haunt is hitting for 20. I don't know. Why can't I make Soul Harvester work better? What am I doing wrong? It really feels to me like Hellcaller is straight up better, but I definitely see multiple other people making it work. All right, let's queue up again because like this is super fun. Oh, I'm already in queue. Okay, let me catch up on chats. All right, let's see. We should go. You. Yeah, you're right. It's not an indie game. It's a Microsoft behemoth game. Microsoft. Honestly, you know what WoW is now? It's just simply too much code. There's like so much computer code, gigabytes of it. It's just insane. Oh wait, how much conquest do I have? Can I buy something? I've got 780 conquest. So I've been thinking I probably want the helm this week. How much is helm? 875. Okay, so I still need like 100 more conquest. I'll just chill. Let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? Name is Haas. You love Destro, but you don't know your positioning needs help. Destro feels like it's good in constructed threes, like if you have like coordinated threes, and I think perfectly viable in shuffle. But I honestly believe Affliction is better than Destro now for most people in shuffle, even though it's harder to play. It just does more damage, even when you're getting trained. And I think AF and Destro have a lot more in common these days than they used to. So switching from one to the other is a little easier than it used to be because the playstyle is kind of aligned. You're glass cannon both ways. Demo's a little different though. So demo is a little harder to pick up if you mostly do only AF or only Destro. Oracle build. Yeah, who knew that? Let's see. The Drake is from TBC Remix. Oh man, it's from the Burning Crusade. Yeah, that's crazy. Logarth, what's the easiest lock spec for PvP? You know, we're still kind of figuring that out, but I'm thinking Hellcaller AF is probably up there. You don't have to play super well to do a pretty decent amount of damage, but you're squishy. So it's either Hellcaller AF or Soul Harvester Demo that I think are probably the easiest to play right now in Shuffle and Arena. Well, Arena, I don't know. AF, like, sometimes AF needs a lot more help in threes. Hard to say, but it feels pretty good in Shuffle. I think Soul Harvester Demo is pretty similar. This is the build I'm running. Buff Rogues, I'll link it. So this is the AF Shuffle Hellcaller. Now most people who are very good at this game, like I mean, I haven't compared notes with people like Infernian or whoever, but there are a lot of really good Warlocks who probably are still running Soul Harvester, and I can see it being better in threes because it has a kind of consistent damage pressure. You're not kind of like with Hellcaller, you're kind of just killing people during Harvest and Malevolence. So it's like a minute in between goes. But with Soul Harvester, maybe you can make it, if you're better at keeping the damage rolling, making sure your Haunt Shadow Bolt on cooldown, you can probably get more goes every 30 seconds, you know, every 20 seconds, something like that. All right, let's see. Let's try Blitz. Let's see, what is this? Let's log the combat log. We're gonna get nice, huge team fight data here. Now, even with a team fight, Blitz, Hellcaller, no pet. Even with a team fight, I'm still gonna run a UA based build. We're gonna try that here because I simply think UA. Wait. Before this game starts, I need to check something. What's my crit chance over here? How much am I critting? Crit percent. Wither 15%, 17, 17, 11. So dots are critting like 15 to 17% time. So contagion is worth 0.15 times 0.15. Quick. What's that? Like 2%? So this is like a 2% node. Do you think Eye Contract is better? Because I think Dark Glare is actually, not that Dark Glare itself does damage, but the extra 5 seconds of 20% more damage on your dots might be worth it. 2% consistent, or Dark Glare for more damage during your burst? Ooh, I don't know. Tough call. Too late. All right, sack the pet. I gotta win this because I need conquest. I need to stop losing these games. All right, so we're horde side, so they get the advantage early. We simply spam exhaustions because even more important than doing damage here is slowing people and being super obnoxious and annoying. Oh, that's a nice knockback, whoever did that. Harvest, big damage. Coil the healer. Fear the other healer while that guy's coiled. Give the other healer precog because I just messed up hardcore. That's okay. Fear everything. Kill this guy. What? He's invisible. I'm over jinxing. That's very obvious to me now. Interrupt that guy. Dang, we just can't get this warrior to die. I don't want him to think he's playing a viable class. You know what the funny thing about, didn't they just buff warriors? Which is kind of mind-blowing, right? They seem already like extremely good to me. Harvest. Dude. What in the world? Let's interrupt that guy's harvest. We don't want to get out damaged by another affliction lock. That would be unacceptable. Not if we're about to make another affliction lock guide. Let's focus on the lock. What am I talking about? Why am I focusing on the warrior? Let's focus on this guy. Gotta kill the yeah, there we go, he's down. Down for the count. Oh no, I'm dead too. So what is this feeling like? It feels like I do a lot of damage, but I think it's like the key is I have to be smarter about my soul shard usage. I basically did not once stack up a bunch of UAs on a priority target. It was I was basically just padding. That was not great. Not ideal. But it is ideal in the sense that it's like kind of cool looking. Oh nice, we killed him right at the end. I think we already had the cart, but like now he's like, he's gonna be so sad when he misses the next cart. Oh shoot, I should not turn on Burning Rush when I have a million dots on me. Ah! The other Warlock got me. Hey there, Cupid. Does Destro essentially run no pets for Blitz? So I'm running no pet right now. However, I think that running with a pet is generally better. Even in a crazy scenario like this, you will do more damage with the pet-based build. Even if it's not really like easy to keep your pet alive. Because you still get the 3% extra damage buff even when... Oh, he's trying to like ice wall and trying to steal this thingy majig. Because like you still get the benefit of the extra whatever you call it, 3% damage. But like the thing is, like if you run no pet, it's actually perfectly fine too. So like if basically I can turn every question into a 45-minute answer, but there's a lot of ways you could kind of play this out. If you're finding things hard to play with a pet, like your pet is dying a lot, you're just like losing track of it all the time like I do, and it's just frustrating, just sack the pet and you will lose very little damage and effectiveness. And you may gain a lot of happiness. So it's super worth it perhaps. Now if you are able to kind of keep a pet doing things, you know, this mage is so intent on. He wants to switch the node, which is very smart. That's exactly the right play, but he needs to do it with greater stealthiness. More stealth. Oh, I got interrupted. No. Uh-oh, this Warlock is playing well. I don't like that. I have to coil him, haunt him, dot him 14 times. Fear all these other guys. Does he know I'm like out to get him? Or is it a one-sided little rivalry here? So you see there why Pet is really good. So he was channeling Dark Harvest, and because he ran a Pet, he's able to... I don't think we're going to get the card unless we have more people show up here. Because he ran a Pet, he's able to interrupt while channeling Harvest, because the Pet is what casts the interrupt and not him. That's a huge advantage, you know? Nice, interrupted fire right as he combusted. So good. Now we're not going to get the cart, but hopefully that means that we're doing better in the carts. You find the proc damage of sacrifice underwhelming. The proc damage of sacrifice amounts to about 1%, maybe 1.5% of your damage. So it's less, certainly less than Summoner's Embrace, which is a straight up 3% increase, plus you get the pet damage. Now pets don't do a lot of damage these days, but it's still something. Like it's not nothing. So yeah, you are missing out on, call it 2% or more damage. Plus your pet does a lot of like dispelling and stuff, which ends up being really, really, really helpful. Wow, I think we're gonna. So what I was trying to do is keep people in lava, because we need to win both these, and I don't know the state of those because they were starting to run across. So I think I did the right thing. Because I don't think I could have gotten there in time. Oh, they took it. We lost the game. So who's here? Just the healer? All right, this is our chance. They took both. Oh, that's so huge that we killed this healer right here. Now what we need is to not die. I get a nice harvest here. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Guys, what has happened? I think we were winning the whole game, and then we had a total, utter collapse at the end. I think got a little bit out of sync with the healers. No. Let's see, is it always Fell Hunter or is it Succubus too? So Succubus is better in certain situations. But yeah, I think Fell Hunter generally is going to serve people better. I'm actually shocked that we lost this game. I don't know. I just don't know. It's funny. We were dominating, and then at some point, I don't think we've had a healer in the lava cart in a while. Which definitely cost us the game. Has this guy been AFK? Where's the other healer? He's mid. But that doesn't win. I mean, lava wins the game. Alright, well, whatever. We lost this one. Close one, but I actually think... I don't know what happened, but at some point, like, we just kind of, like, gave up on lava. They had a healer who stayed lava the entire game, like, with their priest. And that just won the game for them. Crazy. And our healers, I think sometimes it's easy to try and do too much on that map because there are 3 objectives at all times. And so it's like very attractive to like just run off and go to another objective. But if lava is not getting turned, then you just want to win it over and over again and hope that your off carts just take a few carts, which was happening. So that kind of just, it's sort of one of those things where like doing less is better, because if you do too much, you just kind of lose the plot, you know. All right, let's see. Chakin, you think some forgets about the Fellhunter Purge? Oh, the Fellhunter Purge is huge. You want to use that as much as possible. Like I keybind it to Shift Spacebar, and it's I'm basically spamming it as I do stuff. So you should be getting a fair number of purges. Now, in theory, you can use it smartly for like an opponent. Like if you know a bop is coming, you might try and like purge the bop. But it's pretty unreliable because it just gets a random buff. So if there's any hot or any like power word fortitude or whatever on them, it like you have no idea what it's going to dispel. So I think it's generally just better just to spam dispel because it just kind of messes with enemy healers. Let's see. You have trouble when you should go for Succubus and Shuffle. I basically never go Succubus and Shuffle. Now some people do it because they really like the extra CC on a healer. So you don't use it on something that's focusing you. The way you use Succubus really well, I mean you can to kind of just like disrupt them. But usually the way it's used most effectively is you Succubus, you seduce the healer, and double coil the 2 DPS and try and kill one of the DPS. That's kind of the general approach. So you basically, as a Destro lock with Succubus and double coil, you can single-handedly CC the entire enemy team, which is pretty huge, obviously. But it's not, you know, you give up a fair bit for that too. I think that's why you'll see it some, but the vast majority of Warlocks run with Fellhunter because it's a lot easier to use. The offensive purge is just like more consistently powerful. So I kind of recommend Fellhunter for most people. Bro is John Warlock. Travis K, what's up, Stink? Hey, you were 2,700 on your sub rogue last expansion every season in Solo Shuffle. Why is this the hardest 1,800 you've ever gotten? Yeah, I mean, I've been like 3K every season in all 3 specs, and I'm basically sitting right at somewhere between 18 and 2K. I think I've like been around 21 as demo, something like that, but like, yeah, no, this is a very compressed season. It's unusually compressed. I mean, if I recall correctly, even the beginning of War Within and the beginning of Dragonflight were much more inflated. Not because Blizzard put a lot of inflating in the system, but because there must have been just higher participation levels. I'm not sure. Actually, I haven't checked that data in a while. What do we think is everyone just playing Blitz? What's going on? So Drustfar. Let's take a look at activity. Activity page under maintenance. No. Oh wait, here we go. Yeah, no, this is fine. Solo shuffle, perfect. Solo shuffle. How do we do this? There used to be like a time filter. I'm not sure. I guess it says the number of active players. 17,000 in 2s, 11,000 in 3s. Solo shuffle is 59,000. I mean, look at how much. Assuming that's accurate, which I think it probably is. That sounds ballpark, right? 60,000. That's like 6 times more popular than 3s. Blitz is only half of shuffle, but that ends up being pretty impactful because What I want to see is the number of games that are being played, not just like the number of people doing it. Look at how few there are RPGs. It's like literally nobody. That's like one high school, you know? Gladiators, let's see. Oh, have people already gotten through the Gladiator title already? I feel like it's pretty compressed. So that's just EU, US. That's a EU. There's more shufflers and fewer 3v3ers in the EU. Yeah, Shuffle and Blitz are taking over the world. I think Blizzard has got to be looking at these and thinking like they got to do something for M plus too. Surely they're gonna make a solo queue for M plus. The problem is like I want to see like how many games people are playing because like it's hard to compare Blitz and Shuffle and all that because like a single game of Blitz is a time investment for 16 people instead of just 6 for Shuffle. But I guess this isn't counting the number of games. This is counting the number of people. So this is actually pretty an interesting number. It's like 2-to-1 Shuffle to Blitz in both. Maybe more like a little more than 2-to-1, right? Like 5-to-2 sort of thing ratio of Shufflers to Blitz, but still way more than like 2s and 3s. Dragonflight Shuffle, you can't compare. Shuffle Season 1 was wildly inflated. Yeah, honestly, I think the problem is like they've changed the formula for MMR over the years. So you really, yeah, you're right. You can't compare. It does seem kind of hot. I mean, that's a lot, right? Like, how many? Do you think we can find how many people are doing M plus? Where can we find that? Warcraft logs? Is there like an activity measurement here? Like some sort of statistics? I don't want to see performance. I want to see numbers of people. Wildly inflated felt a lot better than wildly deflated. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's healthy. I think it's unhealthy when uh, when you can go from one season to another and you know you've improved as a player, but your rating has plummeted. Right? The thing is like you're probably like percentage wise, where you if you actually improve as a player, where you sit percentage wise on a ladder is probably you might be moving up, right? Relative to the competition. But as an absolute number in terms of your number, your rating number, it can feel horrible if it just drops, right? So that's no fun. But oh well. Oh well. One can dream. All right, what are we dealing with here? Dude, is Havoc Demon Hunter like all over the place now? Havoc and BM. They're all over Azeroth. Just a plague. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to get out of there. I think there's too much damage over there. Should I Seed of Corruption those guys? Just for the heck of it? That was not worth the time. Alright, got the precog. That was a nice fake by the Evoker. Very nice. Coil this guy. So I think the idea here is quite simple. I need to get that precog. There we go. Bam. Dot him. Dot. Dot. And I'm going to throw one more dot on this guy instead. Interrupt the sleepwalk. This guy's dead. Harvest. Oh my gosh, the lag. Not panicking, just lag. Fear. No, freezing trap. Harvest. No, not harvest, malevolence. Alright, We're just gonna kill them all evenly. This is kind of like one of those raid bosses where you have to kill them at the same time, or else they revive. Oh, we're gonna lose. I think that freezing trap was bad news. I'm sure he was trying to get the healer, but unfortunately hit the kill target. My gosh. I don't know what to say. Oh my gosh, it wasn't even a freezing trap. It was, he reverse magicked a freezing trap onto the kill target. That makes me cry. Makes me cry. Freezing trap clears all dots. Does he know that? I don't know if he knows that. I don't know if he knew that we actually were literally a second away from winning there. All right, let's see. Let's try that again. So we dot, harvest as soon as we can. Not really letting me. I'm just gonna do it, whatever. It actually worked out pretty good. Do this guy a little bit backwards. I want to kind of get him out of the way. Drink that. I'm gonna port. So we just have to keep the pressure up, and I think we win. Like, eventually we just win. I guess I wall. They're not even popping cooldowns. Why am I not dying here? I'm dying. I need a heal. Port. I think I'm dead. That's insane. I think I went 10 hours without a heal. Dang, that was a free win. The first game was a free win if we didn't get reverse magicked on our own kill target. And the second one I think was a free win too. He was communing, but it just didn't heal. So bizarre. Let's see, John Denver. You don't know how you guys put up with shuffle? Patience? Shuffle is one of those things that I do to just kind of learn. I mean, I enjoy shuffle a lot, and like I will at some point try and probably try and climb for real. But it is kind of like a silly thing. But it's just kind of fun. I don't know. I have way more fun playing Blitz though than Shuffle, and usually actually as demo, because I think it just feels like Blitz is a little bit more interesting when you're like trying to find 1v1s and stuff. This just feels like very familiar. Am I gonna get a heal here? All right, we're getting heals. We're back in it. So here we are. Foil this guy a little out of line of sight. Hopefully, not quite. I was hoping he'd go downstairs, but he went right back up. Hellstone. Fear this guy. I feel like this is a kill, right? Dude, I think I should have gone 6-0 in this lobby. I mean, facing a shaman is a little harder as AF, but I think just the first 2 rounds were like something went comically wrong. And that's the thing about Shuffle, is like a lot of stuff just goes comically wrong sometimes. His heart was in the right place. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I shouldn't like rag on people, because truth is, like, everyone here is good. Anyone above even 1600 in Shuffle right now is like good, because it's a very compressed bracket right now. But it's just sometimes less is more. I think that's the main thing. It's like sometimes when you try and do too much fancy stuff, just like do damage, you know? Do damage, do healing. You don't need to do anything really fancy. This feels totally fine. Okay, that one did not feel winnable. I'll be honest. That one felt like I needed. You know, that was one of those games where a freezing trap would have been nice. Let's see, wired controller. Stinky, can you show how long your Malefic Grasp channels for on the tooltip? You're looking at something and you're confused? This one here? I've stopped taking Malefic Grasps. I don't think it's very good. On the tooltip? I'll take a look in a second. I mean, I can show you, but I don't think it's like super good. Let's just try and do that there. Coil there. Harvest. I kind of had to risk it because I don't think I'm going to live very long here. Dude, I don't like this playstyle. Sitting at a pillar is so boring. I just want to play in people's faces. Oh man, I don't know. What is going on in this lobby? I feel like I'm just seeing, like, you know what it is when everyone's stamina is so low and people just randomly die, it makes everyone look bad. It makes everyone look like they're making crazy mistakes when it's simply that it's like not possible for humans to react to everything that's happening. It's just insane. Matt, the thing with reverse is it only puts the spell back on the caster if in a certain range. Oh, that's right. Reverse goes back to the caster, so he doesn't target the freezing trap on the dude. All right, that's not his fault then. I get it. You know, you want to reverse a trap. You want to do that. Makes sense. This is so insane. Does he die? No, not yet. Hit up the healer, maybe? No, I can't. There's communion. Port the aim shot. Can I get the fear here? I'm just gonna harvest during the precog. Hit up the healer. Couldn't get it. Actually, interrupt isn't even up yet. Dang it. That was definitely winnable, but I feel like I did a better job line of sighting some of the initial burst. Then it just kind of devolved into this thing where I'm like begging for CC on the dragon, and I precogged him at a bad time. So hard to blame anybody but myself. But the first 2 rounds I think were totally winnable, other than 2 ridiculously big mistakes by I don't want to blame anybody, but let's just say everybody could have played better. I see. Wired controller. You agree it's not good, but you saw in a video from another creator there's only channels for 1.5 seconds. It's a quick channel. Yeah, Malefic Grasp channel is like, it's pretty quick. It's like, huh, it says 3.2, but I feel like it's, oh, is Malefic Grasp affected by Nightfall? Is that why it channels faster? I thought it was a pretty fast channel. It's just not great, I feel like. Zach Jojo, you're surprised I don't show my port on my UI? At this point, I'm just being stubborn about it. I should, but I just kind of, I go with my gut, you know? It's like, what does my gut tell me? Is it up? That's why I don't really port that much. Honestly, who cares? Porting is for the weak. All right. So we're definitely trying a lot of different stuff. Let's try a Blitz Soul Harvester build, because why not? Blitz Soul Harvester. Should we try Drain? A Blitz Soul Harvester Drain-based build? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get a pet. Oh, do I have Conquest yet? Oh my gosh, I have Conquest. I could have bought my helm or something. All right, let's do it. Have I considered unspecking port? Oh my god, that's a great idea. That would be so troll. You know what I should try? I should try Blight of Weakness. I think I should try Blight of Weakness. I think I need one more defensive against that melee nonsense. I'm gonna try that next. Dude, that's a genius idea. All right, where am I going? Let's see. Who's going where? Hunter. I can't even read it. I wish they would speak in all caps lock so I could read it easier. I think I'm going this way. I should just RP walk. Yeah, like a true. I should hop around or walk like a true Pandaren farmer in the beautiful valley of where is this place? Valley of the Four Winds. Oh my gosh, I got sapped. So sad. How did what? How? How do you lose market? Oh, did they want me mid? Oh my gosh. That's actually where I like to be. That's funny. He told me to go ruins. Oh well. That's okay. They definitely told me to go ruins, didn't they? Then again, I was having trouble reading what they were saying. They're so mad. Dude, it's fine. It's a game. Okay, so here's what's happening. I need to port here, get this buff. All right, here we go. Now we're trying to actually get the kill. All right. All right, we interrupt that guy. I think that's a lot of damage here. I don't think he can heal through that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I should have just tried to kill him. Dude. Gotta say, the Evoker is not a happy camper, neither is the chicken. Not the chicken, the boomkin. Boom chicken. Not happy campers. I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like week 2 of the season, and it's all fine. It's gonna be fine. Why did I port? I don't think my port wasn't even up. Oh, this guy's like talking to me. Oh, he's saying, the priest is like, I love you, Stinky. You helped me get my lock to 2200. That's funny. I probably shouldn't chat in the middle of this, but that's okay. Let's fear this guy. Let's just kill this guy real quick. It is time for him to die. Even if this game is kind of going south, there's always hope. So this is one of those classic situations where probably could have done a lot more with my life, but here we are. Interrupt that. Now, as soon as his interrupts up, I'm going to coil him, and we get some Nightfall damages on him. What do we think about this? Interrupt that. So gotta say that like I don't think this is going so hot. Let's just dot him a bunch. Oh, is he gonna die? No. Well, at least he's pretty Nice, get the reset. Big damage. Big damage. One down. Let's do it. We get revenge. We did it. We did it, team. Let's see. It's week 4. Season's almost over. Oh, yeah, it is week 4. Yeah, you're right. It is time for the title push. Woo! I like this priest. At least the priest is happy. The rest of our team is very unhappy with my not showing up mid. It's kind of funny because I'm often like asking to go mid, but because I didn't ask, I kind of just assumed I wouldn't get it. Because like people always like take mid. It's just like a sad fact. But truthfully, I'm not loving Soul Harvester. Just feels like I'm missing something here. But maybe, huh? Oh, we killed him. Look at that. It's not too bad. All right, Soul Harvester is awesome. Dude is dead. Let's see. They're speculating 12.0.5 is much sooner. April 27th. What's April 27th? That's like 3 weeks? Dang, that is soon. That's way sooner than I would have expected. Usually it's like, isn't it like 3 months in usually? So that's less than 2 months into the season. What do we know about 12.0.5? I know they're nerfing some aspects of different things. I don't have to kill him yet, but I just have to make sure he doesn't take the base. Oh, he can't. It's too late anyway. Oh, dude, what? Come back here. Come back here. All right, he got away. Oh, this guy's back. Harvest him. Oh, did we lose the game already? I think we lost the game already. Oh no, we didn't. Not yet. It ain't over yet. Oh, let's drain his soul. I get a soul shard from killing him. Isn't that nice? Max shards. I'm ready to go. Dude, did we come back? Have we actually come back from this terrible, horrible, no good game where I got yelled at by all my teammates for going to the ruins when I should have gone to market? Yeah, it's not bad. All right. Oh, we did it. What? I got elite? This is I finally got elite. Dude, of all the games to get elite, it's definitely this was the one. That was the one to get elite where like you just get called out by your whole team for being terrible. Let me scroll up and read some of the nice comments that the evoker had for me. I think he said I was like I couldn't read like an elementary school child. What else did he say? So the priest is awesome. The priest was like, "I love you, Stinky." He's like, "Stinky carried." It's like, "You legend, love you." Oh, everyone was yelling at me. Let's see. Yeah, the Boomy and the Evoker were not happy. But you know what? That's the power of 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 it's some combination of believing in yourself and just having total apathy to the outcome of the game. If you don't care, things can work out. You can't read, you admit it. Actually, you're right. Actually, I was literally saying that in the starting area. I was like, I wish they would speak in all caps so I could know where I'm supposed to go. So yeah, oh yeah, April. So April 27th. If that's the 12.0.5 patch, that's actually really cool. Um, I have eye cataract surgery like a few days after that, like at the end of the month, on the first of my two eyes. So I actually am blind. I actually can't read that well right now because my eyesight is super blurry because I have cataracts at a super young age somehow, which is insane. Uh, which is super funny. But yeah, actually, he was accusing me of being blind, which I should take more personally. All caps so the blur is bigger. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see. I missed some questions here. Did the AF buff move the needle at all? I think AF is a little better, but it was already okay. I think there's a lot of like negative sentiment around Affliction. It's not totally deserved. I think Affliction is kind of okay, and probably if anything in a lot of matchups is a lot better. In heavy melee matchups, I don't know. I don't know. I think I need more versatility. Oh, let's go craft an item. I think I can go get my helm now or something. You had a legally blind friend in Cataclysm. You had to spam in caps to him. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. All right, I could make the font bigger. Should I do that? Global settings. Dude, can I even read this to make the font bigger? My God. Where do they put the font size? Am I insane or is there no font size? Oh, here, message font size. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, that's gonna do it. That'll do it. Here, let me unlock chat so you can see what I'm looking at here. This is how I can actually play the game. I can actually see that priest is being super nice. He like watched my videos and stuff. I wonder what was told to me earlier. Uh, maybe they weren't that mean. This guy's just calling stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. What are these games? Do you read? Do you read at a third grade level? That was what this guy said. Do you read at a third grade? Right now, I'm not sure I do. I'm not sure I do. I think third graders have much better eyeballs than I do. So, kind of is what it is. I don't blame him at all now. Now that I see what he said, it wasn't actually that toxic. It was I guess it was, I mean, a little toxic, but not like horrible. Not gonna report him sort of thing. All right, let's see. Legit Korean, what feels stronger, Soul Harvester or Hellcaller? Personally, I think that Hellcaller feels better in Shuffle, but I think Soul Harvester might actually have an edge in threes and in some Shuffle lobbies where you can get more casts off. So like if there's only one interrupt on the enemy team, I think Soul Harvester might be better. But if there's two interrupts, I think Hellcaller might be better. It's a little bit of a that's the beauty of a well-balanced hero talent, is like you can actually play either one. In Blitz, I think Hellcaller will be better in most circumstances, but in when you're in a 2v2 situation like I was there in Market, Soul Harvester actually has probably a little bit of an edge in terms of consistent power. Although, actually, I take that back. Hellcaller would have been way better because the thing is, when you reset your cooldowns as Hellcaller, you get way, way more power than you do as Soul Harvester. Because if you get two Dark Layers, two Malevolences, two Harvests, you're doing like probably twice as much damage as a Soul Harvester who gets all those cooldowns back. So actually, I think Hellcaller might be better in Blitz in nearly all circumstances. But Shuffle and Arena, I think it actually varies depending on your playstyle, depending on what you're facing, what you're playing. Both are good. AF needs UA to be on a different spell school before it's competitive. I think AF is potentially competitive, but it is hard to play because exactly that. You're right. Because like, especially Soul Harvester is so dependent on a single school of magic. That is not a pleasant thing to be doing. All right, let's see. So I want to buy some heraldries. I think I need 5 for the helm. Let's do it. Let's do it. A blind donkey. How is Destro this patch? I think it's still good. I think Destro is still good. I actually think AF might have an edge over Destro in a lot of situations now. AF damage is really strong. If you're able to free cast, it's very strong, and if you're getting shut down, it's actually still better than Destro. Can I show talents? Sure. This is what I play. So I'm playing look at how many loadouts I'm testing. I'm testing all these different loadouts, getting different results, but this is what I was running just there. This is Soul Harvester AF for Blitz plus Drain Soul. Now I would only run this in Blitz in Arathi Basin and Deepwind Gorge because I simply think you will never run Drain Soul in a game where there are a lot of people who can kick you. But in that situation, 2v2, Drain Soul is pretty solid. Pack you like 8 Hellcall or more, Soul Harvester only seems good as an execute. Yeah, I think I like the idea of playing really heavily around Harvest and Hellcaller and Malevolence. It's just like it's simpler, it's cleaner, and they are both Harvest and Malevolence are multi-school spells. So if you get kicked in Fear, you can bait kicks through UA and Fear and Haunt and all that. You finally get all the kicks out of the way, you can just harvest away and do max damage. Is there a way to burst on AF? Absolutely. So depending on what you're playing, if you're playing Soul Harvester, you want to burst. You just want to Haunt Shadowbolt constantly. Haunt Shadowbolt, keep your dots up on your kill target. If you're playing Hellcaller, your burst is on a longer cooldown, but it's all based on your harvest with Malevolence and dots rolling. Okay, what am I doing? I need to craft a helm. Now, the talent builds I'm running are very different from map to map. I'm trying a lot of different stuff. What am I doing? I need to make this thing. Thalassian competitors. I'm going to make goggles. Let's see the track recipe. Oh, I have almost everything, but I need some stuff. I also need Thalassian competitors cloth goggles. I need soul sprockets, Evercore. I need this thing over here. Consistent cogwheel. And I think I'm going to run it without any embellishment. What is that? A pocket-sized version. All right, whatever. You just clicked Dean, 3100 in Blitz's Destro. Dang, yeah. So Destro in Blitz is still going to be super good, but Dean is also, he's like in a category of his own. He's really good. Okay. What should I try here? So we've tried... Dude, why doesn't this sort alphabetically or something? Isn't that super annoying? Because it's not even... There's like no logic to the sorting here. It's like so random. Blitz... I think I want to run no pet here. And yeah, let's just do this. Let's just run this. Okay. Easy peasy. Should I try the Voidwalker thing? Let's do it. Wait, yeah, there's not a lot of interrupts here. How do I do that? I should definitely get Teachings of the Black Harvest. How do I afford that? Spell Synergy. I really. Oh, let's try this. Let's try Blight of Weakness. I haven't even key bound Blight of Weakness. All right, let's pull out a Void Walker. Dude, this is so wild. We're gonna sack the Void Walker, and I need to get Blight of Weakness on my bar somewhere. Do I have like some free keybinds? What do I bind it to? Let's see. Alt 2? That seems horrible. Dude, I need to figure whatever. I'll just do that for now. Alt 2. Okay. Void Walkers. This classic WoW? I know. Isn't this is gonna be funny. But the idea here is like, who cares? Let's see, combat log. Oh, I've been logging combat this whole time. That's perfect. We're gonna have a lot of data. Let's see. All right, we got flag carriers. I love it. Although I went Void Walker, so I could actually carry a flag. Dang, where did they go? That was crazy. Oh shoot, I was trying to interrupt him, but I have 700,000 HP with the Voidwalker buff. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get this thing. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Wall. Port. Not port. Get this thingy. Ah! Got it. Ha 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 ha. I'm saved. Nice. Huge cocoon, huge everything. Coil this guy. Got him. Harvest? I don't know. Oh, interrupted immediately. Not good. Sure would be nice to have a Voidwalker buff right now. Oh no. Ah, too soon, too soon. Oh my gosh, I've had Burning Rush on that whole time. I bet this healer's like, what? This guy is so hard to heal. I was just killing myself. Oops. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just here gathering some points. Uh-oh. Ret Paladins. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I died so fast. Let's see, you didn't even try Voidwalker in Classic? Yeah, so I don't recommend this. I don't recommend this, but you know what? I'm trying to prove a point, which is that I think a lot of stuff works, which means Blizzard is achieving their game balancing goals. Believe it or not, I think we're getting there. Coil this guy? Oh, he's turtle. Get out of here. Be gone, Mr. Turtle. Look at this. 700,000 HP. This guy is like, what? Oh, I can't believe it. I'm totally dead here. Let's see. Feral Druid seems to do decent damage. Every time I've seen a Feral Druid, they're doing as much damage, if not more, than me as an Affliction Lock doing gazillion, and I'm doing gazillions of damage too. So yeah, I think Feral is actually looking pretty solid. I don't see them very often still though. They're not very common, but I think they're good. Oh wait, is that guy carrying one? He is. What? Don't cyclone the dude with the orb. Are you kidding me? Oh, honor level 682. That is nutty. Come back here. Dot him up. Harvest him from really far away. Port back up. Get the orb. How come I can't port? Oh my gosh. So bad. Whatever. Somebody else will grab it. There we go. So is the Voidwalker thing, it's on the GCD it looks like. Maybe the Voidwalker buff is really bad. Is it on the GCD? I can't tell. I was just trying to check right there, but I'm not sure. Did he die? Yeah, he died. So, I think at this point, I need to really start seriously thinking about my contributions to this game. Okay, well that guy, every time I show up somewhere, someone else on my team is so like on top of it. By the time I get, look at this, I'm like trying to go to this orb and my team's already there. These guys are nuts. What in the world? This got stuck there. What do you get for elite now? Is it still a pennant? I don't even know. I feel like the only stuff you really want to get is like, I think 1950 is where you kind of cap out the meaningful rewards, because the illusion is pretty nice this season. I think it's a pretty good one. Way better than, actually no, last season was pretty good. Season 2 had a very bad 1950 reward. But I think this season's pretty solid. Shoot, I'm not even in line of sight of him. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna lose? You gotta be kidding me. This is like a collapse for the ages. Have they finally started grouping up? Dude, we're gonna lose. Isn't that funny? I feel like they suddenly start grouping and we are all over the place. Oh my gosh. I don't have a way to break that. What a collapse. Just absolute, total disaster. We were ahead for like 10 hours. Oh my gosh. Oh, crazy. Dude, several of my losses today have been just utter collapses in the last 30 seconds of the match in Blitz. Uh, granted, granted, that our Deep Wind Gorge game we had, the other team had a total collapse at the end too. So, you know, it just kind of happens. It's so wild. So wild. But let's take a look at the combat log. I think we've now collected a fair amount of data. Oh, wait, first I got to craft this thing before I forget. So let's see. I need some sort of consistent, what was it? Consistent cogwheel, I think it was called. Consistent cog? Yeah. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna make the nicest goggle. So quality does not matter, but you know, when you're a fancy void elf, you have to have some standards for yourself, you know? You gotta have some standards. Let's get some fancy stuff. We're gonna get what else do I need? I can't even read that stuff. Competitors, heraldry. I think I've got that. Okay. This is gonna be so fancy. Check this out. The Lassian, I can make my own too. Crafted by Stinky himself. Let's see. What? I'm gonna need concentration, I guess. Alright, so this is there's gonna be a what? Oh my gosh, max quality is only 246? That's so terrible. Wait a second. Does it not come with a socket? How do you get a socket in there? Does it count as a PvP item? Can I? Yeah, I don't even know. But 289 is right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Oh wait, max quality. Yeah, we've got concentration on. Let's do it. You get socket from Honor. Okay. Well, I've got these sockets. I already made a bunch of them. Oh, nice, perfect. Oh, fancy, fancy. All right, let's go buy a nice gem for ourselves. We're gonna treat ourselves to a very fancy. What kind of gem? Something with versatility and haste. So where's the versatility haste gem? 17 verse? That seems don't the pure gems seem terrible? 16 verse. 17 verse as mastery. 16 verse and 7 haste. I think this is the one. Oh wait, there's a helm enchant too, right? I can get a very fancy helm enchant. Item enhancements, head, empowered hex of leeching, avoidance, speed. Yeah, leeching. All right, we've done it. I didn't do any research. I hope I got the right stuff. Seems pretty right to me. This seems super fancy. All right. Let's put this on. Save this in our item sets. Whoops. And now we are rocking a little extra versatility. Got some, finally have a nice leech enchant on our helm. Got a socket in there. You get your tabard at elite from the weapon vendor. All right. Are we ready at the? We're already at the conquest cap for the week. I think I've actually got all top level enchants now across the board. Very cool. Wait, where can you socket this season? It's bracers, belts, and helms. Okay. All right, we're super set now. This is like, I'm like Biss. No, I'm not Biss. I'm pretty far from it because I bought this trinket. This trinket should be like a belt with a socket in it. That's what it should be. Oh well. Oh well. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, this is the guy who sells fancy stuff, right? I don't know. I always buy it. It's like pretty irrelevant. Let's just buy all the All the appearance stuff. Do they even look nice? We'll check it after. Did I already buy that one? I don't even know. You get so many marks of honor. Like, I don't even care about wasting marks of honor. They're so worthless. All right. Let's check it. Let's check all this stuff out. So this is that looks pretty normal. Pretty normal too. I don't know. They're all like fiery, which is nice. Actually, that's a pretty nice warglaive. Scepter, mediocre. Dagger. Has there ever been a cool dagger? Oh, that's pretty nice. I like that. It's okay. What's this? A little fiery sword. Oh, the gun is cool. You have 15,000 marks of honor in every set you can get with them. Yeah, at some point I went back. What is this? Dude, what? It's so big on this end. Is this a staff? Is that good? I can't decide if I like that. From the front, it looks so ludicrous. It looks like a shield. From the side, it's kind of cool, I guess. That is so bizarre. Bow. Polearm. Tabard. Okay. Alright, let's learn them all. Whatever. Dude, I have to click OK every single time? My god. It'll stay on your back when you cast. So sheath it to see what it really looks like. Okay. Why don't we transmog it? Let's give it a look. But first I gotta click all these. I don't know. Alright, let's screaming the same one you're using. No, it's different. This one's different. The staff looks so bad. It looks pretty bizarre. PvP gear set. Let's switch this to... I guess there's a few different... What in the world? Jeez. Okay, save outfit. Let's just freaking do it. Dude, with the illusion, it's like it's just this massive thing. What in the world? I kind of like it. It's like I'm carrying a huge mushroom or something. Maybe it looks better without the illusion. Should I try a different illusion? I feel like it looks so wacky with the illusion. But that's literally this season's illusion. Looks like the colonial toy ball in the cup. Yeah, yeah. Looks like one. Oh my god, it's so big. What are we looking at? Would it look better with a fiery one? I've got like Primal Fire, Shadow Flame, Green. Oh my god. It's just so big. I can't get over it. This is the biggest staff they've ever made for sure. How insane is this? I have a lot. All the old enchants are so like subtle, you can't really see them. But all the new ones look freaking ugly. But it needs something. This one's actually okay. Holy Fire maybe is okay. Let's try that. I mean, it really looks like a shield. It's hilarious looking. Yeah, it's like growing on me because it's so big. It's gigantic. Yeah, illusions wise, it's kind of wacky. No mog staff. Yeah, I don't know. That is... Oh, was I transmogging already or earlier? Oh, maybe I was. It was what I was using. You're probably right. It's just a different color. What is a big old staff? That's what it is. Okay. All right, we've now tried Blitz. We've tried Soul Harvester, and we've tried Hellcaller and Blitz. Oh, you know what? I forgot to, let's just add this to the combat log, and then we'll look at the combat log. What are we doing this time? Blitz? Let's run with the pet this time. So seed spam is probably good, but I'm going to go ahead and run no seed spam. But you know, running... this is probably just more effective. Nocturnal Yield. So like still using the filler, seed as a filler is probably more effective. Is this the play? So Harvest is our biggest kill window. We can guarantee it lines up with Malevolence if we don't take Call the Weak, but getting a faster Harvest might be stronger too. But this might be, let's try this. This will guarantee we line up things more cleanly. Harvest, Malevolence. Malevolence into Harvest, rather. Let's try that. Let's try that. I think you can play either way. Totally viable. All right, let's see. Let's just run up the middle. Dude, their whole team is designed to steal our cart. Look at that. Stealth, stealth. 3 more melee on top of that. Insane. Insane. They are definitely going for their cart, 100%. But might as well. Oh yeah, they're just... Look at that. They even set the healer. They're super dedicated to this. Wait a second. Maybe not. Yeah, there he is. We don't have enough people in this cart. We're gonna lose it. We need more people. Please, please, please come. Uh-oh. Hit up the healer. Not good. Shoot, we lose this cart. That is really painful. I think if somebody had reacted even slightly faster, we would have kept that cart to the end. But nobody reacted for a very long time there. So we lost like half the cart influence, like before anything even happened. You should be able to ride the top of the staff and make it fly with magic. Yeah, that would be awesome. I can't stop this. Big damage. Kill them both. Hmm. This is a healer, so I need to kind of like do something about him. But then what? What do I do? Coil him? Yep. Coil. Fake the kick? Whatever. I don't need to fake no kicks. Just blast him. Reflect. Oh, he is a... Uh-oh. Are we going to lose this cart? I'm going to die here. Got to get out of the cart. Harvest. Nice. Okay, we traded carts. I think they're going to take the other one, but at least we can take this one back. I think that was a big transition there. Very nice that we did that. That Druid knew what was up, and he cycled the dude. Helped us take this cart. Very important. I've always wondered if you can kill a priest during UP. Can you do enough damage to kill them during it? Guess not. I mean, it had like 5 UAs on him. Alright, I think we won this game. Not bad. The staff looks like the flowers from Mario Party took a blue pill. I think if I were still a Tauren, this staff would be freaking awesome. Because it'd be so much bigger too, you know? It's a little subtle. It's a little subtle on my Void Elf. Even though it's a very loud staff. It's probably the loudest staff they've made in a while. Which, that alone, even if it's ugly, you know, just being loud is kind of awesome. A shield on a stick. New tech. Yeah. It's really something else. That's for sure. All right. We're just kind of having fun playing AFF and Blitz. I feel like AFF and Blitz is like, we know it's good. We know it's good. But what's funny about AFF and Blitz is like, it's like I never pushed it very much in prior seasons because I was having a blast playing demo every season. It's very priest-like. Yeah, I think with the especially with the golden glow thingy that I've got going here, maybe I need to ditch the illusion entirely. Whoops. Whoops. How do I do that? There we go. All right, let's see what it looks like without an illusion at all. I wish I could zoom out. This thing is so big. I need to zoom out. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what to do with myself. Oh, that's pretty nice. Maybe it's brighter than I think. That there? That's not bad. Whoops. The answer is always Crusader. Is it Crusader? I don't even know what I picked. It's kind of nice though. I usually actually don't wear the PvP set transmog that much. Usually I just go back to my chef outfit. Wait, this isn't classic. Kind of nice. All right. Let's see. What are we doing here? Okay, I don't need to track that anymore. I crafted the thing. We have 2 rets. We've got a Mistweaver, which is kind of nice for carrying the flag, I assume. So what I haven't really figured out is what I like to play on defense, what I like to play on offense here. Because I think you have a lot of different options here. You can sack the pet, you can run with the seed build, or you can run with the shard instability. I think shard instability is probably going to be better in this particular map. I think I'm just going to keep this because I'm lazy. I think eye contract is, I honestly can't tell, but I probably want to make sure my Malevolence and Dark Lair line up every single time. In which case, Call of the Week is probably not what I want here. So this is probably the build. Let's just do this. Dookie, let's get this W. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, are you an Ellie shaman? Let's get it. Let's get the dub. We're just gonna run at them until they die. All right. Oh man. Oh no. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting to lay a gateway there. I think that's like a great place for a gateway, just to kind of like. Sooner or later, I want to go up that way. Deflect, so he can't grip me back. Oh, he waited. That's one way to do it. Whatever. As I've always said, that first team fight is super irrelevant. So I'm gonna res. I can't put my gateway in the right spot, but let's see where's their runner? Oh, he's over there. He's over there. Intercept. Could not. I need to just get a bunch of these. Got a little bit of damage out. I mean, I want to go offense, but I don't think I can. I'm like stuck back here, so. Okay, never mind. I'm out of here. What am I gonna do? I think we lost this particular race. Oh wait, everybody lost. We're all losers. All right. Let's go ahead and get this thingy. Don't have mage food. All right, now they want me on defense. All right, let's do it. Harvest him. Dude, he does so much damage. I think we killed each other probably there. That is super fun. All right, let's see. Their flag carrier is way over there. Do we have the flag? We do. Oh no, that's not ideal. It's not ideal. We gotta get over there ASAP. He's gonna die. Not good. But actually it's really bad for them too, so it's okay. Alright, nobody can survive. You know what's funny is like, you know how like people have been flopping over in all these shuffles? It makes these like, I've noticed this too, like it's quite hard in Blitz too, like you just can't keep people up. I just need to die so I can get out of here. Just slow before I die. Crazy. Crazy fun. Just insane fun getting spam slowed and feared. Alright. Let's make some more health stones for people. How are we looking at in terms of where we're at? We are they're like consistently a minute ahead of us in terms of positioning. This is not looking hot. But we can slow people down here. Slow them all down. Oh my gosh, we're all so slowed. Boy, oh boy. I think he's got about 5 seconds before he's dead. Where did he go? He went the roof? Alright, hopefully I can get there in time. I don't think I have time to get to the roof. I've got to hope that he drops down, basically. Oh shoot, I just got rooted here. I don't know if he's going to make it back over here. He's not. Dang it. I don't know if like in that situation, is it better for him to run super far ahead or not? That actually I don't know what the answer is. Because like he's basically 1v4 because the mage and I just get kind of rooted repeatedly, and we can't keep up with him. The question is whether he is able to kind of get away from everyone else. Because if he's not really getting away from them. So it's just he's just kiting the defense. Like I think like when we were in the tunnel, if he had stayed a little closer to us, I wonder if that would have been better, because then we would have a chance of killing some people, because we were close. We were getting a lot of pressure on them. Shoot, stacked. Basically, we're just full offense at this point. I can't keep up, so I'm just switching over to defense. But here, again, we're getting chain slowed, rooted, grabbed. So that our Black Carrier is super on his own. I'm not sure I can actually catch up. This is kind of the problem with playing defense with a highly mobile. Like I'm trying to just chain slow everybody. Just hope that our offense is up to the task. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna happen. I think I should have gone offense. I'm like so ineffective on defense here. I wish a Ret had gone defense. That would have probably been really good. Really needed a Ret on defense so I could go offense and just blow up the carrier. So sad. Oh well. Let's at least pad the damage meter. Okay, well. Yeah, I don't know how we could have done this better. I imagine having 2 Reds on offense is pretty useless. That's my guess. Or we should have run heavier defense. Like, it was just me and the mage, I think, on defense, right? Just me and the mage. So, like, yeah, there's no chance. So, such a shame. Let's see, what does the PvP gem proc do? Oh, it's a must-have. It gives you a buff called precognition, which is immunity to crowd control and any further interrupts for 4 seconds. It doesn't sound like very long, but it is plenty long to do a ton of stuff. It can cast like really high, like important spells, and Dark Harvest, for example. Really important to get that out during precognition. You get it by juking a kick or fake casting. So like you pretend to cast something, like I pretend to start casting something. Somebody's like, oh man, some brain dead warrior runs over. He's like, oh, I gotta kick this guy. So he starts to pummel. I fake the kick. I fake the cast. Like I stop the cast before it finishes. They pummel nothing. That'll trigger precognition because they miss the interrupt. If they miss an interrupt, then you get precog, and it's super awesome. Venruki wife likes barbecue. What a name. What a name. Do you naturally hate melee like Windwalker as an AFFLOC or BM Hunters? Honestly, the tuning is what matters. So AFFLOCK is one of those weird specs where it's like pretty binary. And the reason I say that is because you sort of only bring damage to the table. You don't have a lot of CC, you don't have a lot of tankiness or control or anything like that. You really just bring damage. So sometimes we do more damage than melee. And I think this is that time. In which case, I think if we play it right, then we can force melee into a defensive posture just by doing a ton of damage ourselves. In which case, I kind of like facing melee. But we're sort of like on the edge right now. I'm not totally sure where we are because they do a ton of damage too, and our health pools are so low. It's like very scary. But it might be pretty good for us against melee. Hunters are a little tougher because like they're melee, but they can basically line of sight you the entire time, and you can't do much about it. So it's kind of nuts. So I'm not sure. Jury's still out though. Right now things are feeling pretty good though for Affliction. I'm kind of having a blast. Is it super strong? I don't know. I don't know if it's super strong, but it's like it's good in Blitz for sure, and it's looking better and better for us in Shuffle. And all I'm focused on now is like I'm trying to get just max versatility because we are a squish, super squish. Let's see, Karator, the gem is not clear on what the proc did. Yeah, isn't that weird? It's like one of the most important PvP items in the game is is cognitive heliotrope, and it doesn't say at all what it does. it doesn't. It doesn't. It's like so bizarre. It just says it grants precognition. It's like as if anybody knows what that is. I mean, you only know what it is if you've been playing since Dragonflight, essentially. But if you're a new player, it's a total mystery. And frankly, it shouldn't even be stuck into a gem. It should just be baseline for every single caster. Let's see, Matt, you didn't know you can't go everywhere in Silvermoon on Alliance? Oh, I know. Isn't that weird? Yeah, I didn't know that either. There's until like I switched over to Void Elf, and it's like there's like an off limits section to it for us like Void Elves. Character, you currently do not like melee, but just starting to turn the corner on it. Yeah, so let's see. What do we got here? 2 AFFLOCks. Oh my gosh. 2 AFFLOCks and 2 melee. This is gonna be funny. Does the unholy DK just like just clean up here? Is that what happens here? Let's see, solo. I can never find my builds. All right, here we go. We'll try this. Summon a pet before I forget. We've got our gear on. Are we combat logging? Let's combat log because like I actually will look at the combat log. That's like urgent. I gotta remember to do that after this lobby. Oh, I thought I got stunned there, but I think that was just a root. We harvest, trinket, get out of there. I'm spreading a little bit of the UA, so if he dispels one target, I can easily switch. Oh man, that was a nice coil. Get the precog. Hit up the healer. I think this is a kill, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I got outdamaged so badly. What? Dude, I got wrecked on the damage meter. I never get wrecked. I was like, this is easy, I'm crushing. And then look at the damage meter, he's like 50% ahead of me. Wow, not bad. Not bad, Mr. Nirvana. All right, let's see, Matt. At least you got haste from the precog too. Yeah, precog used to be 5 seconds and you got a 15% haste buff. It was so awesome. And it wasn't even unbalanced. It was like, it was actually like, it was really strong, obviously, but it was like, it should be punishing to a melee who like misses their kick, you know? I just send a harvest here. Very nice. Kind of a pretty fast kick on the Demon Hunter. Dude, I can't wait till we're double AF. You think it's gonna be good or bad? Oh, he's dead, right? Nah, there's wall and bubble. Fear them. There we go. Wall, just to get the kill. Oh no, I didn't get the kill with the wall. I might be dead. Might be in trouble. As long as I... There we go, he interrupts Shadow. Reflect. There we go. Actually super close, but we did it. I think the DK has a good chance of going 6-0. He's kind of like purpose built to crush his lobby. But I sort of can't wait until we're double AFFLICTION. Do you think it's going to be good or bad? It might be good. If somebody dispels 2 UAs from different locks, it will hit 2 times. Like it's going to be an instant kill. So they can't dispel UA, right? If there's 2 AFFLICTION. Because I think the backlash damage is pretty significant at this point. Getting out damaged heavily. I don't know what's going on. Alright, get the precog. Reflect. Harvest. Precog. Hit up the harvest. Kind of late, but still better than nothing. Oh, I got coiled res. I ported. It's a nice coil. Refresh my withers. Nice. Get the precog. Nice darkness. Oh, he dragged me out of it. Nice bop. I think I'm dead, huh? Crazy. Man, I'm not sure what to do. I think this DK goes... I need to kill the DK, don't I? How do we deal with somebody who is literally immune to all my damage every 30 seconds or whatever the cooldown is? What do we do about DKs? I think that's the big question here. That felt pretty close, but I think I spent a lot of time trying to kill the lock, and it was pretty ineffective because the DK is just like shutting me down, right? So nice, I get the precog. Are you kidding me? Oh, he bubbled. That opens up a whole host of opportunities. Nice, I got the precog. Dang it, he spell bopped right before. Here we go. Kill him? Maybe? Yes, got him. Oh, I was saving my wall for just like an opportune Dark Harvest. That's basically our one shot at winning, so that worked out. Oof. All right. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the grand finale. We've got double AFFLOCK against a DK who's actually super strong against AFFLOCKs, but this is a lot. I mean, I don't think they can dispel UA here without just blowing themselves up. So I think we just pump. One of us will probably get shut down, and the other one's just going to pump damage. This might be pretty cool. I'm just going to play super open. I kind of want them to go on me. I feel pretty confident I can handle. They're not on me. It's okay. Big damage. I want to keep UA on a couple targets so he can't really dispel. Alright, Fear the Healer, this is huge. Free fear. Oh, he reversed it. Oh, I should have known. All right, interrupted the healer. Perfect. This is huge damage combo here. Wow, that didn't hurt at all. It didn't hurt him at all. Fear on the healer. I don't care about my pet. It can die for all I care. Fear the healer again. Coil. Oh, shoot. Interrupt the healer. Fear him. We won! Woo! Dude, I love it. This guy's also playing Wither, so he's also playing Hellcaller. I think Hellcaller is super funny. Cause look at how much damage he was doing. He was getting shut down, right? Like the whole time they're just smashing his face in. Is he playing a seed build? Wait a second. No. Oh no. He's a traitor. He's playing Soul Harvester. I take it back. He's not playing Wither. I thought he was playing Wither. Let's see. All right. You know what? They might go Beneath this time. Who knows? I just play open. Who cares? It's just a pure DPS race. They got to come in here. No, they're still targeting him. I wish Blessing of Freedom didn't show on the... Did you dispel UA? That's so risky. I mean, he got away with it because I think mine must have fallen off. He dispelled it again. Oh my gosh, he's like living on the edge. Dude, don't CC him. Let's just see if he kills himself with a dispel. That's what I want to see. You just can't keep up. There's no way. Don't even CC him. I want to see if he can heal through it. Alright, fine. We should CC him. Oh, he bubbled. Fear that guy. This guy just dies. I don't think there's any healing through this. Wait, can he heal through this? Alright. Let me see the damage. Dang, I got out damaged. Oh no, by a DK. Okay, I think the only reason I passed the other lock and damage is because he got tunnel visioned. I mean, not tunnel. He did great, but he got targeted like crazy by the other two melee, which I think was the right call because he was playing Soul Harvester, so they can actually meaningfully slow down his damage. But as Hellcaller, like if they went on me, they wouldn't slow down my damage very much at all. So it kind of makes sense. But I'm pretty excited. to see the combat log. We're going to compare Soul Harvester and Hellcaller straight up. Because that's the most exciting thing we can do in this game. Look at the data. Double AF was hard. Yeah, isn't double AF crazy? I think it's actually pretty, like every time a healer dispelled, they're like gambling that they don't just accidentally dispel 2 UAs at the same time and die. So they have to deal with the damage just rolling constantly. Oh yeah, GG's. Nice playing. Oh, Valks, GG's. Audio Slave, who are you? Were you the, I don't recognize the name in the lobby, but nice playing with both of you. Valks, you were the DK, crushed it. Oh, you're the DK? Yeah, Valks. That was a wild game. Oh, you were the other Warlock. Yeah, you were crushing me on the meters. And then you had a pretty rough last 2 rounds, that's for sure. They were gunning for you. That was tough. But well done. GG's all around. It's kind of interesting to even get 2 of the same spec in a lobby. That says a lot about like what people are interested in playing. I feel like Affliction is super cool. Hacker 1, is Affliction still 0 damage? No way! Affliction's awesome. It's like super, it's pumping. It's not the easiest spec to play because like you can get shut down, but it's pretty fun. Valks, AF seems strong now. I think AF is pretty good. I don't know how good it's gonna look in a kind of like a like a threes environment, you know, against something like RMP. I could see an AF just like melting in a bad way, just getting crushed. But maybe tomorrow in AWC we'll see some. It's possible. It's possible. I think the damage is there. I just don't know how it looks in a coordinated setting. Because like it just doesn't have CC, and usually you need a lot of CC for AWC. But for Shuffle, and certainly for Blitz, I feel like AF is feeling really good. Dude, if you had yeah, 2 AF and even in a Blitz would be really scary. But double AF 3s, I feel like is probably reasonably viable. It's probably surprisingly viable. Let's see, devs don't realize that most casters can't sit and cast. The core issue is balancing. Yeah, I think like I think that's the issue is like it's hard to balance because it's so fundamentally different playing melee versus caster, and even playing a caster that has hard casts versus a caster that has all instant casts. It's just like very hard to balance the game around that. So I think basically Blizzard just accepts that certain classes and specs are harder to play. They're just like a higher difficulty level. But they make but they don't make them like a lot stronger though to compensate. There's no otherwise like you would lead to that would lead to like total imbalance at the top end too. So I'm not sure what the right answer is. They should probably make AF easier to play. Let's see, is it better damage than demo? Yeah, demo is probably these days demo might be one of the lower damage specs in arena. It's still good. It's probably still actually better than Affliction. Don't get me wrong. I'm just on an Affliction kick right now because they just buffed it, and we've been wanting to play AF forever. But for sure, I think demo is going to be stronger in most situations. All right, let's see. Oh, here we go. This was that lobby. Let's take a look. Look at how much more damage we did with the double AF lobbies. Now, part of it was like we had more dispel protection, but part of it was also I was just free casting in a lot of these. That was fun. Because somebody's gonna get the free cast. I want to look at the Soul Harvester damage. So this was the other Warlock. His damage profile looked really good. So we only have data for the last two rounds because it only lets it, for some reason the combat log only records friendlies combat. So, but we can see, yeah, it's like a lot less emphasis on Dark Harvest, a lot more emphasis on things like Haunt, and then Desperate Soul, like Wrath. This is all like Apex talent associated with your haunt. Whereas my damage is all like pure dots. Wither, Unstable Affliction, Agony. How hard was our backlash hitting? Yeah, 200k. It's a pretty solid like 200k each dispel. See, complexity. Oh yeah, sorry. Twerk. Demo might be the worst lock spec now. I think demo might be the best still out of the three in shuffle, and probably in some arena comps. Like here, here are the comps I expect to see involving warlocks in a AWC without knowing at all who is competing. I don't know who signed up for it. I don't know because like that will tell you for sure what you'll see, but what I feel like we will see is probably a fair amount of mage lock and maybe some destro plus like a rogue or something, but it's pretty hard to make the case for destro when you can just have a mage because mages are so strong right now. So I think mage rogue we'll see a lot of is my guess. I think if we see warlocks it'll be demo and frost mage because I think that's a pretty killer comp right now. Affliction, I don't know. It's possible. It's possible. I think in some of the prior AWCs we saw like people like Shards. I think Shards is mostly an AF player. So I think he did play AF before, but that was when AF was not very good, if I recall correctly. So like if he signed up for it again, then I think we will see AF. Whether it's like really good or not, I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking forward to AWC. I'm curious. I think it'll be a plague of mages and rogues though, overall. Those classes are just super turbo busted, but I think with some luck we'll see some warlocks out there too, and that'll be exciting. All right, I'm gonna try and catch this one last blitz. Hopefully we get a win. If not, that's okay. That's a-okay. Oh, capture the flag. I hate capture the flag. Capture the flag makes me so sad. It's like, I mean, just looking at the comps, I think our comp looks perfectly good for capture the flag because we've got like Restigers are actually not bad at carrying flags now, but it's like so out of my hands. All right, what build have we not tested yet? I don't think I want to play Drain. First, let me change the music. I'm like falling asleep. What the hell? Let's see. Whatever. I'll just play this one again. Okay. Hellcaller. I think we play with a pet in this situation, and I think we go with we don't go seed spam. We go with a standard Shadow Bolt based thing. I think we want to do. There has to be a better way than me switching out manually a macro every single time. There has to be a better solution. I'll think about that later. That seems like super dumb for me to do that. Wasn't there something I wanted to test? I swear there was something I wanted to test. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh, Blight of Tongs. Blight of Weakness. Blight of Weakness. I definitely want to test that. Wait, actually, what is their comp? Oh, actually, is Blight of Tongues actually good here? They have a lot of casters. I want to try Blight of Weakness. What do I give up for it? I think there's a lot of stuff I could give. I mean, like 2% leech is pretty weak. Oh, I don't need Fell Pact. Let's get that. Let's just stick this on my bars. 8 Alt 2. Let's see if I remember to cast it. Didn't I spec into that I think I specced into it in the last solo shuffle, and I literally never pressed the button because I totally forgot. Oh, I need to put it on my bars. I need to put it on my bars. That's the key. Okay, let's see how much damage we do. But you know what? I'm over it. I don't even want a team fight. Every time I team fight, I'm like, why did I just waste my time and rack up repair bills for nothing, you know? This guy looks kind of alone. Let's just hit him. I wonder if like saving Bloodlust would be a good idea. Cause like, what do you get out of this team fight? I really don't know still. Put 4 UAs on him. Freezing Trap. So sad. I mean, the Freezing Trap is still is like perfectly good thing to cast there, but man, that is so sad. Yeah, I want to see somebody Mass Dispel. I haven't seen a proper Mass Dispel death in a long time. Oh, oh my god. Got Freezing Trapped again. That's so depressing. Well, please. Of all the times to Freezing Trap him, it's probably not when we're like literally nuking him. Okay, let's go find something to kill. So who's on offense and defense? Shoot, do I need to read? Oh, nice. Oh, Paladin. Oh, I need to read chat more. I need to make my chat window even bigger. It's like not even big enough now. So I'm supposed to send Malevolence before I harvest, but I always forget. Oh my gosh, I jumped off the edge. There we go. Let's see. How do I do something helpful here? Okay. I also need to set my BGE. Friendlies or allies, indicators. Not here we go. I will participate. I just need to change something. Modules. How do I show the flag icon? I'll figure that out later. I need to make sure the flag icon is more visible. Because it's like, right now it's like right on top of their spec icon. It's like harder to see. Nice, we killed him. But they have only one healer right now. That means their offense is turbo weak. And we've got crazy affliction damage. Crazy affliction damage. Shoot, there. You know what's funny? I think there's one change that would make this map more interesting. And it's a little counterintuitive. But it's really, I think they should increase the res timers by a lot. So that there's a ton of incentive to kill people. Right now, there's like no incentive to kill people. So like that's why the starting team fight is so useless, because people just res like, right after you kill them. Nuts. So why I feel like something wacky is happening here for us to lose this fast. Where was our flag carrier? Am I confused? I feel like let's keep an eye on our flag carrier. I feel like he wasn't running. I don't know. My awareness of such things is pretty low, but it felt wacky. Let's just say this game is one of those wacky ones. Let's see. Hey Matt, dude, do you think that's the real Sydney Sweeney? Yeah, you know the thought crossed my mind. No, not that guy. This one, Sydney Sweeney. Void Elf. Void Elf makes total sense. Yeah, I didn't know she played WoW either, but I don't know. Now I do know. Guy's name is Malefic. Do you think he misses Malefic Rapture? I bet he's pretty sad about the change. All right, well, that was fun. I don't even know what happened. Hey Venruki, how did you just look up the damage? Does Blizzard record every game? No, so Blizzard does not, but you can if you record the combat log. This is actually what PvEers do. It's I won't like walk you through the process, but you can if you go to warcraftlogs.com, they will have you can download their Archon app. That's what I use to upload logs. And you can try it out. It's all free and stuff, but like it's not like super simple and you have to remember to slash combat log and everything. There are more like kind of like PvP focused things where you can like it's like WoW arena logs, I think is the one. I haven't tried it out yet. I keep saying I'm going to try it out, but I haven't. But this is really helpful. This is what PvEers do when they're trying to learn their rotations and figure out what's the best way to fight. Like like here's a boss. Check out this boss. Looks like Devour DH or super dominant. Number one on the damage meter is some sort of demonology warlock, and you can see exactly how he topped the meter, which is insane. What the hell? He did so much damage. But anyway, that's like, and you can see like how they do it. Really helpful. PvP, I didn't used to do this for PvP, but it's actually really helpful because the in-game damage meter got turbo nerfed with Midnight. And so they completely ruined it basically. Now you can barely analyze your own games unless you log the combat, and then you can see the breakdown, you can see crit percentages, you can see my uptime percentages on Wither, leave some room to be desired. UA 73%, definitely too low. Haunt uptime only 53%, way too low. So these are like numbers I could improve, right? There are probably some rounds where I'm doing way higher. Let's see what the uptime of my Wither was here. 92, 78. Those were pretty consistent, but Haunt I had a 60% uptime, much better. How about on this one? Looks like I pretty consistently have 92-ish uptime there. But here I had UA uptime 82%, way higher. Haunt 62%, pretty strong. And that was like tons of damage there. Do dots not break Seduce now? So all CC like Seduce and Poly and things that used to break on the first instance of damage, they no longer break immediately. Instead, they all have like a threshold. So there might be a couple dots that tick before it breaks. See, Matt, it's not actually Ven. Someone with a name referencing him in YouTube chat. I know. His name is Venruki's wife likes barbecue. What a name, huh? All right. Uh, okay, everybody. Thank you for watching. We did a lot of analysis. We had some pretty good lobbies. Uh, I think there were some lobbies I could have 6-0'd, but I ended up 5-1ing because I simply got sloppy. But I feel like we're getting a good sense of things. Affliction is looking pretty solid. I'm gonna try and make some sort of video every week. So I'm gonna try and record something else, just kind of like putting together thoughts. I might do something. Maybe I'll do a replay discussion or something like that. But anyway, I hope you had a good reset day. I hope you got something great in your great vaults. And yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it all. And I will see you all soon. All right, peace.